This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Heinemann, Papa John's in Hazard, Thacker Grigsby, Mountain Arts Center, June and Joy Boutique, TVS Cable, Michelle Lawson, Attorney at Law, Paradise Pizza, and Hayden Citizens Bank.
We're back! We're back. It's before the whistle. We're here, night 2 of the boys 14th regional tournament here at John C. Combs Arena and Randy Napier Court. We're going to try not to scream. It's already loud in here, and we just determined this is right before, immediately when we sat down, it was like, where is Estill County's band? Where is this train going to come from? And it is literally right here 10 feet away. But they have an awesome band.
They have a great band, and I enjoy listening to them.
Have you heard Estill's band before?
No, I've never heard them.
Oh, prepare yourself. Get yourself ready. I mean,
the choo-choo train.
The train will be coming straight through that microphone into your eardrum here in a minute. All right. Back with you, of course, Coach Winston Lee here, Coach Manus Blair, Coach Ethan Cummings. A great night of basketball last night, right? Really quick, let's just recap it on what happened. Of course, the first game we saw Perry and Powell. Does Perry look like a team that can win this thing?
Oh, yeah. Both of those teams that won last night just showed their power, and they showed their will. And Perry in that second quarter just...
we talked about it. I think it was like this weird combination of Powell maybe didn't play as well. Perry obviously got rolling. And once you get 1 or 2 turnovers and it gets rolling, it's just hard to get it back, right?
Yeah, it's momentum-wise.
Absolutely. What about Letcher Wolf? Think Letcher can win this thing?
Before I get started, I've got to shout out a happy birthday to my mom. Here we go. Oh, God, here we go.
That's perfect.
Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Back to Letcher, okay? I thought Letcher played really well. There were spurts, that they didn't. I felt like they could have gotten PD the ball more. Spurts down low, and they could have. God, that's really loud.
That's so loud, man.
That is really loud. Okay. I thought they played well. They had a good performance out of Caden Adams. And I thought Huff looked good too. They could have been an argument there that saying Huff could have been the player of the game.
Yeah, well, I think you saw like Huff played really well in the first quarter.
But, both teams imposed their will on the other team.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And, the band, that's a great band. The battle of the bands, Estill County versus Hazard. It's so, but, I think both teams showed their strength. And Wolf County and Powell County was not able to overcome that. Sawyer Thompson, great effort, great player, great kid.
Great player, great career.
Yeah.
And if you're Powell, you got Rose and Brandenburg coming back. They're going to be good next year.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be good next year. So good things to look forward to. Now, tonight, we have Hazard Estill, we have Knott Breathitt, and I have a little fun game that we're actually going to play. I hope you're ready. But before we get to the game, okay, a couple things to keep in mind. Hazard, probably everybody's number 1 pick going into this tournament. 4 guys that average double figures, nearly 5 guys averaging double figures. Me and you talked about the X Factor and Landon Smith. They're 27-3, right? Their only 3 losses are to Harlan City. They lost to Holy Cross in the All-A tournament. And I want to say they lost to Martin really early in the year, I think was their 3rd loss. So 27-3, amazing year so far. Probably everybody's favorite. You got Estill coming in as a runner-up in their district, but they have a special player in Benton, you know, who's 18 points a game and who was magical last year. And then on the other game, which we'll talk about more later after this one, of course, but in the later game, you got Knott, who comes in on a little bit of a hot and playing really well down the stretch, a young, youthful core that's really good. And then you've got, on the other side, of course, Breathitt, who everybody thinks is super superior, okay? Before we get to the game, maybe just tell me your initial thoughts on the two matchups tonight.
The first game with Hazard, you know, you're looking at trying to put, I think it's going to be in the 40s.
With the Hazard Estill?
I think it'll be in the 40s because Estill's going to play a zone. Hazard may or may not come out in zone. And if it does, the game's going to be in the 40s. I think in the second game it's going to be closer than most people expect.
Yep, I agree.
Breathitt's super athletic. Knott Central super young, but believing in themselves. Believing in themselves means a great deal. Coach Huff has got them, like you said, rolling. Estill County a little bit down from not winning their district.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a closer game
than what do people think?
You know, I obviously think in this first game the Hazard's the more superior team.
Yeah.
They're not very deep, but as far as their top 5, top 6, one of the betters in the region.
Absolutely.
I think they'll pull away with it. I think it'll be a low-scoring game too. In the second game, I honestly feel an upset. I really think I think Casey's got them rolling. I've seen the Letcher score, and I think if there's an upset, I told you this a week ago. I told you this a week ago. If there's an upset in the first round, it will be Knott over Breathitt.
Yeah, so last night we saw, you know, a 16, 18-point game, and then we saw like 30-point game. And so, yeah, that was going to be a question, right? Is like, do you think these games tonight could be a little closer? And that initial vibe from both of your answers there says yes, both of these games could be closer than what we saw last night. Okay, so our man Josh Cornett is a big-time coffee drinker. Maintenance is going on like 3 nights now of straight work. He needs some coffee. I mean, we talked about the schedule that you're on right now. You're going to have a child. It's time for the coffee. Oh, wait.
Damn it.
God save the tuba. We love the tuba. We love the tuba. Oh, my God. Who set that up? David?
David Cole.
Is Harold even here yet? David is laughing. Was it Dave? Dave is laughing. It's Devin. And he gave me the suck it sign. It's Devin. You better have the names right on the screen, too. Last night, before you got here, I went back and watched. He put my name as John Noble for a split second. Don't you dare! I did not eat my protein. I'm not John Noble. All right. So we're playing this game. It's not a cup of coffee. It's a cup of fun. You don't know what you're going to get out of here. So the way that this game is played, you're going to draw a pink slip. There's a question that you must answer.
Okay.
You have to answer it. If you don't answer it, you got to sit next to the tuba. All right, we ready? I'm going to start with maintenance. Now, most of these are concerning the games. Some of them are not concerning the games.
So do I need to answer right away, or do I have time?
You have no time. You have to answer right away. Okay, hang on. Just one. Okay, great question. Go ahead, read it.
How can Estill shock the world?
All right, so how can Estill shock the world?
Shock the world by playing a 2-3, packing it in, shading, Seth Caudle, taking away any dribble penetration, boxing out Landon Smith.
Absolutely.
On the offensive side, then you let Kate Benton go crazy. If misses it, then Riddle gets the offensive rebound, or Rose sticks it back in, and they play a 47-foot game.
There's not a better answer. I don't care who you call up. Call up Greenberg, call up Billis, call up Dickie B. I don't care who you get. You're not going to get a better answer to that cup of fun question. Great job. Give me that paper. Yeah, shake my hand and give me the paper. Throw these at the camera. Where's Devin? All right, here we go. Next question. Are we ready? I hope you get a good one.
Can we skip the first quarter and go to the hospitality room? No. No.
No?
No.
We can't skip the first quarter and go to the hospitality?
No.
Throw it at the camera. They had soup beans last night. Maybe we should. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. I love this game. So much fun. All right, here we go. So last year, Cade Benton goes off in the regional tournament. Epic regional tournament. Actually, Will Isfer also had a 40-point game in the regional tournament. Benton hits the game winner against Wolf. And he hit another game winner, I think, against Cordia. I don't know, something like that. But he had a mullet. So the question tonight, and I've not looked yet, they do have pinstripe blue pants on. The question is, will Cade Benton have a mullet tonight to bring the extra magic to the table? Without looking, I'm going to say Cade Benton has a mullet for tonight's regional tournament game. Dang it! Come on, Cade! Where's the mullet? Sorry. I lost that one.
The reason I know, I watched the district final.
See, I didn't watch the district final. But you never know. You can go get extensions. It can grow that quick.
Question is, does Knott win a region by 2026?
Okay, so Knott has this great young core full of freshmen and sophomores and a junior. The question is, will Knott County win region by 2026?
I'm going to put my buddy, Coach Huff, on the spot here and say yes.
Wow! Wow! Now, when we mentioned this, think about the Knott County kids, right? Kaiser Sloan, Landon Smith, Jaden Huff. Like, there's a lot of pieces of Knott County that at one time were there that aren't there anymore. So you're saying Coach Huff keeps all these pieces together and wins a region by 2026?
Yes.
Prophecy. You heard it here first. I like that prediction. I'm good with that. Coach Huff does a great job. Throw it at him. I love this. We got to pick these up later. I don't want anybody reading this.
Will Ethan have a boy or a girl?
I'm glad you got it.
I'm glad you got that.
Well, I'm hoping for a boy, but I don't care as long as it's healthy.
Oh, no, the rules are, you have to answer the question. Will Ethan have a boy or a girl?
A boy.
All right.
You heard it first.
Well, I hate to break it to you. This is actually a gender reveal, a very elaborate gender reveal, and all these papers are pink. I'm kidding. We don't know yet. Michaela, good luck. Is it me?
Did you?
Okay, here.
You got two.
Will Ethan have a boy or a girl? I said at one
glad
time
I didn't get that question.
Winston Lee would have a boy, and you saw what happened.
Yeah.
It's a bouncing, beautiful, giggling girl. All right. Why will Breathitt County win it all? Like all. I think Breathitt County wins it all, not just tonight, the regional tournament, because they are playing for something bigger. more now as coach to where he knows what to do. That is the way that Breathitt will win region in 2023. Who came up with these questions? All right, here we go. What a fun game.
Should TBS give us a considerable praise? I thought I was working for free, so.
So I think the answer is yes.
Always give Josh a hard time.
And not David Harold.
Which team has the greatest chance to pull an upset? I said this earlier. I think Knott County has the best chance. I said this a week ago. I think Knott County and Casey Huff and those guys have the best chance with the way they've been playing. They've been on fire. You know, even before the tournament started, even before district, they were on fire to end the season. So I really think that they have a good shot to upset Breathitt. I know you said Breathitt's playing for something more, but so is Knott County.
It's fair.
You know, so they had this, you know, have the same reason.
Anything to add to that? Agree. His question. It's his question. Here, it's my question. I'm going to agree. They're playing really well. They beat Johnson down the stretch, played well with Harlan, played well with Perry. All right, here we go. Beat Wolf. They played well. Will? Oh, this is a good one. I want y'all to help me out, even though it's my question. Will Al Holland ever retire? He's got 709 wins. He may very well win region for the 11th time or 12th. I think Anthony Bersalia will let us know later. But Al Holland is about possibly win his 11th or 12th regional title. He's got grandbabies. I think if he chose for now to be the time, I think it would be completely understandable. It's within the next 2 or 3 years. And depending on if he wins it. Like, I feel like Al's the type of guy that you win it and you go out on the high horse, man, on the high note. Anything to add to that? Last question. It's yours.
Wrap it up. This will be the last one. Is Spurry the best athlete in the 14th ever?
Ever. Is he the best 14th region athlete ever?
No.
Can you give us a name?
Brian Johnson.
Wow, a little bit of a shocker there. I like Bowling from Perry.
Bowling.
The other kid from Perry that went on and played at Iowa.
Well, you know, I date myself back to the 70s and the 80s.
That's good. I'm glad you got that question. All right. We're throwing it to David Harold, who is not getting a considerable raise. Just these three. God bless the tuba. Back for more fun in a cup here. Cup of fun at halftime. We're throwing it to David Harold. Best of luck to both teams. See you at half.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
All righty, thank you guys very much for the Whistle crew as they take us up close to tip-off in tonight's second night of the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Harold Mullins. David Adams sits alongside, and in tonight's first game, it is the pre-tournament favorite, the Hazard Bulldogs, winner of 27 games this season. They've lost only 3 and they take on the Engineers of Estill County, another team that has won 20 games this year. Coached by Brian Hall. They've lost 12. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago. Hazard beat them by 20 at Memorial Gym.
Yep, good to be with you, Harold. Cade Benton will lead Estill County, a good shooter. He likes to shoot anywhere from 20, 25 feet, Harold. He's deadly out there, too, shoots it well. And when you talk Bulldogs, you talk Smith on the inside, Caudle on the side, and then you just got a balanced attack with Hazard with ever so size 2 down there. So, you know, a tough task for Estill County to play the Bulldogs. They are a good defensive team, Harold. They body you up, and we'll see how it works out tonight. But you're right, Hazard probably at this point one of the favorite teams to win this thing.
Bulldogs, without question, I think personally the best defensive team in the region.
Yeah, they're body.
And that, for one reason, is why they won 27 of 30 games on the campaign. They also won the All-A 14th Region Championship and was beaten in the All-A State Tournament by Covington Holy Cross. But this is a team that, you know, look at it on paper, they won't cause great fear to come into your heart, but boy, they play so good together. They have such great chemistry. They play great defense. They get on the boards. They shoot it decent. Not a lot of holes in that lineup.
Yeah, and another thing, Coach Holland runs his offense where, you know, if there is a team out there better than him, Harold, his offense slows them down because he will run the ball around, pass it around, do his offense till he gets what he wants. So, and it keeps him in the game. So
I think without question their most consistent player, you know, on the outside has been the young freshman Caudle.
Yeah.
But on the inside, and I think the key to the Bulldogs has been Landon Smith.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree. He's been tough inside the paint, no question about it.
Let's take a break while we have the playing of our national anthem and the invocation. We'll be back to take a look at the starting lineup as we roll on from Perry Central High School and the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
There's a reason our customers make the trip to Dan Cummins Chevrolet in Paris, Kentucky. There is something for everyone, and with over 2,000 new and used cars to pick from, we make it easy to become part of the Dan Cummins family. We want you to drive away in your new car just like over 10,000 of our satisfied customers have. Visit us at Dan Cummins Chevrolet.
Let me tell you one more time exactly how I feel. I'd rather drive to Paris for a Dan Cummins deal.
Come on over to Big Blue Smokehouse and have a good time with great food, mouth-watering barbecue, salad bar, and amazing new appetizers that will have you asking for more. And don't forget about the famous Coal Fire Pizza. And if you're looking for a little Kentucky tradition, they have the best bourbon selection in all of Eastern Kentucky. Hosting a party? They got that covered too, with banquet rooms for all occasions. Good food, friendly service, a place for everyone to eat. Big Blue Smokehouse.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people.
From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Moses.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the runner-up in District 56, the Engineers of Estill County High School. And they're presenting
Cade Benton with a 1,000-point club, Earl.
Yeah, Cabe, he's a scorer of the basketball. There's very little doubt about that. Cade Benton.
He can shoot it.
And he is being presented a basketball for scoring 1,000 points. Cade Benton, number 2, a senior, will start in the backcourt for the Engineers.
Now let's meet these starters.
Casey Cheney, number 10, a sophomore, will start. Parker Maybrower, number 32, a junior. Peyton Rydell, at number 34, a junior. And number 11 is Kenny Rose, another junior. So Estill County will start 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a senior. They are dressed in black tonight and trimmed in blue and white. The Engineers are 20-12 on the season. They are coached by Brian Hall. Now for the Bulldogs of Hazard, coached by Alan Holland. And a record of 27 wins and 3 losses. They are coached by, as we said, Alan Holland. They are the champions of the 54th District. They'll start Seth Caudill, a freshman, number 13 at one guard. Max Johnson, a senior, number 20, will start at the other guard. Along the baseline, Evan Eversole, a sophomore, number 2. And Jamal Hazel, a senior, number 12, will start. And in the middle will be the senior Landon Smith. He wears number 5. And the Bulldogs, a very physical basketball team.
Yes, they do. They will body you up, and they will get right in your face, Earl, and make life miserable for you. And you've got to be strong with the basketball, have good spacing, come off with cutters, and run your offense. If not, they will end up with the ball.
Good crowd on hand as we get ready to tip this one up. It's only going to get bigger.
Yes.
As the crowd from Knott County Central and Breathitt County will start coming in here for tonight's second game, and that's 2 teams that have played each other many, many times in tournament play down through the years.
Back in the day, they were in the same district. And
yes, they were.
Looks like we're ready to go, Bulldogs and Engineers, and the game's underway.
Rose controls the tip for Estill County, and they'll bring it in front court. Cheney at the top of the dish. Hazard opens up man-to-man. They try to go down inside. Nice catch, and the bucket is up and in.
Rose gets his first bucket.
Kenny Rose, nice backdoor cut, got the ball. Good set of hands there, and he went up and laid it in. These 2 teams played a couple, 3 weeks ago at Memorial Gym. There's the ball knocked down and stolen. No, unable to save it inbound.
Talked to Coach Hall a little bit before the game as he made his way over to speak to the crew that comes up through their game, and he said they're a zone team. They play zone, and he hopes he can stay in that zone because he says they struggle with man quite a bit, but his size and length helps play zone.
They'll match up out of the 2-3 zone.
Caudill is going to have to bust some shots here.
Down inside, they poke it away from Eversole. And it goes to Maybrier, and now the corner three is no good by Rose.
Maybrier, good opportunity. They're wide open, just couldn't get it to go. Estill's,
Brian Hall, this is his second year at Estill County. He had a good run in the regional tournament a year ago.
Indeed. It made it to the finals.
Caudle gives it right back out to Johnson, and he calls his play.
They're running the shooter through. That's Caudle.
They put Hazel at the foul line, and he does his best work right there in the paint. Down the lane, Eversole leans in, got it off the glass.
Eversole's first bucket.
Ball almost picked off. Maybrier gets it back out to Cheney. Down the lane they go with a runner no good. That was Cheney.
Tough shot.
Very tough shot. And an ill-advised shot. Caudle with it back outside to Johnson. They face the zone. 5.5 to go. First quarter. We are tied at 2. Inside it goes to Smith, Smith. And he just ran over Rose, put it up and in.
4-2 Bulldogs.
Kind of figured that had to be something, didn't you?
Yep.
Baseline jump shot good by Rose.
Rose has his second bucket. He's got all 4 of the points for Estill County.
Tied at 4.
Hazard doing a good job against the zone.
Ball stolen. And we got a foul. No, we got a timeout. No, a foul. Foul was on Smith.
Yep. Smith wasted one there. 84 feet from the basket. You don't want your big man
Boy, you
doing
hate that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, you wasted one.
Try to get some long run out. Here goes Cheney to the basket, stripped away. And Hazard comes up with it. Ahead Hazel. Lays it in.
Seniors first 2.
6-4. Benton has Eversole on him. Get it out to Rose. He has 2 buckets. Gives it to Cheney. Into the corner they go. Now Maybrier, no good.
Off balance again. You got to square up good to shoot that. That's a tough fadeaway 20-footer, ain't it, Harold?
Yeah,
makes it tough.
That's a shot that you try your best to stay away from.
Yeah, absolutely. Our steps called on.
Walking called on Johnson.
Yep. Max tried to get rid of it before his foot hit, but stayed there.
Hazard will come with pressure all over the court.
3:51 to go, first quarter.
Inbounds it comes to Rydell. Now to Cheney. Cheney, a sophomore, runs the point. Rose has both Estill County buckets. Now Rydell. Haven't ever so really playing defensively against Benton and got him pushed way out near midcourt.
Yeah, he'll shoot at 25, 28 feet, so you have to stay on him closely.
Hazel comes up to get him on a switch. And three, throws it away, and here goes Smith. Has it stripped away. Nice defensive play by Rose. I thought Smith got a little lackadaisical there, didn't you?
Yeah, and he put the ball out in front, and same play there.
And Rose loses it, and going the other way ever so lays it in.
He's got 4 with that bucket.
8-4. They're posting up on Benton. He spins baseline, missed the shot. And that is another tough shot.
It's a fadeaway 12-footer, and it's tough.
Hope to get some updates from regions across the state as the night goes on. Try to pass those along to you as just about every boys regional tournament in the state being played tonight. Smith goes up, lays it in. 10-4, Hazard by 6.
Smith's got 4.
And again, Estill County throws it away. Boy, you got to take care of that basketball if you're going to win.
Yeah, unforced turnovers are tough on you. If you keep those going like that, it makes it easy for the defense.
Estill County continuing to play this zone defense, and so far they have not given up a three-point basket, but they've given up a lot of short jump shots in the paint.
Yeah,
Caudle gets another one.
Yeah.
Nice back cut, and the leaner is no good.
Missed the easy one there.
Boy, Maybrier missed an easy one there. Back the other way. Ever so inside. Caudle, no. Somebody may have gotten a piece of that.
Benton wanting the ball down there. He gets it.
Benton has had one shot, and it was really not a good shot.
No, it's a fadeaway, and those are tough.
And we got a foul. This may be on Eversole, or is it Hazel?
It's Hazel.
It is Hazel, number 12.
29 seconds to go, first quarter.
Estill County will inbound, final 29 seconds of the first quarter. Backdoor cut, Rose, good. Nice inbound play there. Rose has 4 of his team's 6.
No, he's got them all, Earl.
Has he got them all?
Yeah, look here.
You're exactly right. He has them all. 14 seconds.
2-3 zone as Eversole throws it away.
Boy, Eversole threw a terrible pass. And there's the three-quarter court shot, no good. And we've reached the end of one. The score, Hazard 12, Estill County 6. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
We're back, and I think, David, for the most part, Estill has played pretty good defense against this Hazard team, but boy, offensively, they've just thrown it away too many times.
Yeah, they're not really getting a good clean shot right now, and they're going to have to, Coach Hall's going to have to put an offense in. He may have to double screen down low and have somebody come across because they're making it awful tough on just getting anything off.
Bulldogs will inbound as we get back to play. Eversole in the corner facing the zone, and they knock it away, and it's out of bounds. Touch last. by Benton. Boy, Hazard has played outstanding defense on Cade Benton in the first quarter. Inside, and Smith puts it up and in. He just muscled his way up and over the Estill County defender.
6 points for Smith.
Drive and layup, no good. Rebound taken down. Estill has it. Driving and going up and putting it in, but we got a foul.
Ooh, that's
Hazel
two.
picks
That's
up
two
the
on
foul.
Hazel.
That's his second.
Yeah.
Bit out to inbound. Fires it way outside to Cheney.
Maybrier gives it to Benton. Benton's
It's going to
setting
be
up
interesting
before
to
out.
see what Brian Hall comes up with try to get Benton involved in the offense.
Yeah, he's trying
Right
to
now, he has been non-existent.
Right.
Long three, good by Rose.
Rose has got 9, and Estill County's got 9. So Rose is 9, and the Bulldogs
Right
are
now,
14.
he's going up the court, looking at it and said, "Guys, give me some help." Ever so kicks it out to Johnson. Now inside Smith, put it in.
They have no answer for Smith. They're going to have to start doubling Smith. The Engineers are, or he's just going to play all night long.
They get him the ball down there.
Yeah,
now he's going to
he's
score
tough.
all night. You're right.
He's got 8 there.
Driving layup, no good. That was Rydell, and boy, he had a good look. Just wasn't
Yes,
right.
he did.
Now they turn it over. Hazard has not been real good at taking care of the ball themselves. There's a foul on Smith. That's 2 on him.
Passing in the lane has been hard on Estill and down here for the Bulldogs as well. You mentioned Harold. They're both having trouble getting the ball in the paint.
5:45 to go in the second quarter, and Smith and Hazel both have 2 fouls. They go inside to Benton, kicks it back out. The three-pointer is no good. Rebound down to Smith. That was Maybrier.
Yeah, had a good look.
Runner Johnson, no good. Cheney. Cross court. Now Benton in the corner to Rose. Rose goes inside, bulled his way to the basket and put it in. That was Peyton Rydell.
Rydell has his first bucket.
Inside, Hazel, good, and a foul. Saw very little contact there. Did you?
Rose will get the foul.
Man. Smith will leave.
Yeah, I mean.
As Tuck Johnson, the freshman, will come in to replace him. Underneath they go. Rose missed it at point blank range. Got it back and lost it out of bounds. They say touch last by Hazard. Boy, Rose missed that one.
You don't get them any easier than that.
No, you do not.
Not in the regional tournament.
And it comes to Rose in the corner. Brings it back out to Benton. Top of the circle, 3 is no good.
Another good look, a little far out, but it was a good look.
That was Maybrier, and the ball knocked out of bounds.
.409 until half, 18-11.
Caudle, quick three, no good. Rebound down to Cade Benton. What Benton they need to get him untracked. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree. Especially on these breaks when you're coming down and he's beating his defender down, give him opportunity to get a shot.
They get it into Benton. He has Eversole on him. Jumps it back over to Cheney. They'll back it off near midcourt now and start the offense one more time. Benton in the corner, threw it into the end zone.
Had that set up good. The offensive player had it set up good, but the pass
left a little bit to be desired.
Yep.
Maybrier had his man sealed up top, but
he did. Yeah. Nice
pass
job.
was not there. 18-11.
Let's see if Eversole can get on track here.
In it goes. Eversole shot no good. Taken back down. Johnson, the freshman, no good. But he'll go to the line.
Estill County, number 32, Maybrier, his first and second. At the line for Hazard, Tucker Johnson.
22 is Tucker Johnson. He's at the line. Fires it up and good.
Tucker's a freshman and
got good size.
Yeah, he does. And a good touch.
Young man has played more and more and more as the season has gone on. Good again. And now into the lineup comes Rylan Brown, a sophomore for Estill County. Maybrier may have been the one to go to the bench. Benton front court, open three, good, and who else? Kenny Rose.
Cheney gets that one.
Was that Cheney?
Yeah, number 10. Those numbers kind of blend in with the uniform, and they're kind of tough.
20-14. 6-point Bulldog lead.
Eversole trying to look in at Johnson. Decided not to go there.
Johnson thought about a three, won't take it, but Caudle will, no good. Rebound down inside, and what do we got? Jump ball. It'll go to Estill County. Estill County a bucket away from getting back in this thing.
Yep. Sure helps out when your 5-player or 4-player can bring the ball up.
Benton with it. Into the middle, it goes to Rydell. What a nice move, laid it in. Give him all the credit in the world on that. He split defenders and laid it in, 20-16.
Yep, he's got 4 in the ball game.
Estill County crowd getting a little excited right here in front of us, on their feet. And the ball out of bounds. And they say touch last by Estill County. Morris into the lineup replacing Hazel.
Yeah, Hazel's got those 2. Good move by Coach Holland to get him out the rest of the half.
Trying to shade the zone toward Caudle over on the right wing. They go baseline to Johnson. Minute 35 to go. And Hazard a different team when Hazel and Smith not on the floor.
Yeah, they lose a lot of size, first of all, and a lot of their scoring, too. Those 2 guys score quite a bit.
Underneath shot, no good. Put back up, no good. And this time he is fouled. And that is Everso working hard in there.
Everso's got 4 in the game so far. Rose has got his second.
Rose picks up the foul.
Yeah.
Everso played in the state tournament for Knott County Central 2 years ago. Last year was a member of the Prairie Central Commodore. And this year he is a Bulldog.
5 points for Everso. And he'll have 1 more.
He got them both. 22-16. Benton comes off the screen, no good. Long rebound taken down Cheney down the lane. Rattled it home.
Cheney's got 5 with a soft touch.
22-18. Cottle right side to Johnson. Back to Cottle. Now to Morris. Half minute to go. Hazard looks to intent to take the last shot. Eight seconds. Cottle to Morris. Now to Cottle. Gets loose for a 3 on the corner. No good. Rebound on the floor, and the horn sounds. And we've reached halftime in game 1, night 2 of the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. It is the Hazard Bulldog 22, the Engineers of Estill County 18. We're going to take a quick break, and the guys will take us through the high.
We'll take a candy break.
And we'll take a candy break.
Candies coming up.
We'll be right back.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back before the whistle. It's halftime of Hazard Estill, and you're looking at a score of 22-18 in favor of the Dogs. Do we think this this is a little bit of a surprise, or is this like what Hazard does?
What Hazard does and what Estill County does.
I'm the same way. I think it's just what Hazard does. I expect Hazard to come out and kind of pull away, though, in the third quarter a little bit.
You know what's interesting is you saw the patented traditional. Oh, here's the train. The traditional like run and jump Hazard full court, you know, and Estill was able to. They were able to take the punches, and Estill was able to get. They were able to score in the interior, which I did not personally see coming. I thought Smith and Hazel would own the paint, and the Estill would have a really hard time scoring in the paint. But man, they did a heck of a job scoring contested shots in the paint, getting the ball around the bucket, executing offensively. And I mean, while they only scored 18 points, they packed it in on the defensive end in that 2-3. Didn't let anything easy. And you notice, and I mean, you talked about this, you just mentioned it. Hazard the first quarter did a great job getting it along the baseline.
Yeah, Landon Smith was drifting down the baseline, and then when you enter with a high post, then you can enter it that way. But Estill was also doing an outstanding job getting in the passing lanes where you weren't able to rotate the ball quickly to Johnson to enter it. But you got to score baskets to get into your full court press, whether it be man-to-man run and jump or it's some kind of zone pressure.
They had this really odd stretch where there was Hazard missed a couple shots, Caudill missed a couple open looks, there was a couple bad turnovers, kind of like not very Hazard-like, and Estill's able to stay in it. What other reasons Estill's able to stay in?
Well, we talked about this yesterday, and it was about the officiating from the 12th region, right? And we said that the four teams that would play in favor would be Hazard, Perry, Letcher, Breathitt.
Right.
Well, I think in this game tonight, in this first half, to me, it looked like it played a little bit in Estill's favor. Estill's getting down in the paint. They're getting physical with Sloan. They're getting physical with their senior.
Hazel.
Yeah, Hazel. And I think that that's causing Hazard to miss a lot of shots that they normally make around the rim.
I
Right?
agree.
And so it's really playing in Estill's favor. If they continue to play that hard and be physical with them, I think they can make this a game.
Yeah,
no live turnovers by Estill that led to easy baskets. They did turn it over there, but they didn't convert it. And then Rose on the offensive end down there. I mean, he's just taking it to them. So.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game playing Hazard, right? It's like you know they're not going to hurt themselves. So you can't hurt yourself by giving up uncontested buckets and easy turnovers. And Estill didn't do that. They took care of the basketball for the most part, and at the very least, did not give up any easy points for Hazard. Hazard had to earn every point they got. And I thought you saw a little bit of a second quarter adjustment by Brian Hall and the coaching staff at Estill. It's like, okay, we're getting 8 up on that baseline. Let's sort of take it away. Stay in the 2-3, keep packing it in. But when that ball hits the baseline, everybody's extreme help over to cut the middle of that lane off. And they did that. So I wonder if that was something that was talked about in a timeout at the end of the quarter, a dead ball situation where they made that adjustment. Listen, it's crazy here. Whoever is giving away the halftime money is broke. Is it a grocery store? I think it's like, I don't know who it is.
We need to find that out.
Well, whoever it is went broke. I think we're 3 for 4 on half-court shots. I hope they're not giving away $10,000. They're broke. They're $30,000 in the hole. It's crazy. I'm about to go out and shoot a half-court shot because it'll go in. It's wild. Anything real quickly as we run toward time to Dave and Harold, the ugliest of these 5. What are you saying? I'll give you Estill. Let's give Manus Estill. We'll give you Hazard. Your message at halftime. If you are Estill, you're Brian Hall. What are you saying? Coming into the half, 22-18. What needs to happen in the third quarter?
We're in good shape. We're doing exactly what we need to do. What we need to do is make sure that we don't turn the ball over. We got all of our timeouts. Rose, you've got two. Be careful. Watch about the short corner with Hazel coming from the high post and cutting from Landon Smith. Ever so, you got to box him out. If we do that, we win.
Your message if you're Al.
If I'm Al going into the locker room, I'm saying on the defensive side, we continue to pressure, we stay in man-to-man defense. On the offensive side, I'm saying we got to get into Seth Connell's hands. He has to score. I felt like he drifted away from the ball that half. They kind of focused on Hazel and Sloan in the paint. Now it's time to get the outside game rolling, to spread that 2-3 out. As soon as we start knocking down some shots, they're going to be forced to come out with a hand in their face. That's when we go back inside and get that baseline back open. And that's when they take over the game.
Do you two guys coach? Have you ever coached? I love it because we got new.
I'm like Dick Vitale.
We have new, and I'm not going to say old. I'm going to say like
ancient.
I was going to say like mild, right? We can't call him old, right? He's not old. He's got more energy than I do. We were standing on the rail, and somebody came by and gave me a great compliment, and that was Coach Casey Hubb. And we said that we talked really good about him up here. So Casey, when you go back and watch this, I want you to know we talked really good about you. All right. Who wins? Hazard. Hazard by how many? Forward.
I'm going to say Hazard. Hazard by 6.
I'm going to say I'll go Hazard by 8. They take control in this third quarter. All right, back to Dave and Harold. We'll see you post-game of this one and pre-game for the next one before the whistle.
Welcome back to the halftime here at the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Harold Mullen. David Adams sits alongside a less than a running gun and exciting first half here in game one by any stretch of the imagination. It's 22-18 in a game that has seen both teams really struggle taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, especially not so much ball handling, but when they are trying to make the next pass, they're having trouble with it, and they're really struggling getting the ball in on the block. So we'll see if coaches has corrected this, and we have a better flow second half.
Rose, the leading point getter for Estill County, I'm sure. He has
9. Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
And for Hazard, it would be
Smith with 8.
So,
yeah.
But two big guys have gotten most of the points in this one. And we will start the second half with the Hazard Bulldogs taking care of the basketball. 4-point lead, 22-18. Hazard comes back with its original starting 5. And I'm sure Estill County will as well. Couple of scores to report. Barberville leading Clay County 26-24. That's late in the second quarter in the 13th region. And Clark County leading Augusta 58-28. And that is at halftime in Region 10. We're underway here in the 14th. 22-18, they go down inside, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Estill County. I don't recall Hazard having made a three-point shot in this game, do you?
No, they've not got on the board.
The only one that really
yet.
has shot one has been Caudle, and he's missed maybe 3. Ever so got away with a walk there, gets it in the corner to Johnson. They'll wheel it around the zone. Caudle to try 3. This time he hit.
First 3 of the game for Mr. Caudle. He's got 5. Nice shooter. Nice young player.
Only a freshman. Benton with it, guarded by Eversole. He goes right by Eversole and missed the layup, but got fouled.
You got to hit that. You got to make that if you win the game in the region.
Benton will go to the line. Kay Benton has yet to score.
2 shots.
First one's there for Benton. He gets on
Maybe
the scoreboard.
sometimes all you have to do is see the ball go through the hoop.
Yeah.
To get you going, and I guess Estill County is hoping that's the case with Cade Benton.
Benton hits them both. Estill in the zone.
Down inside it goes to Smith, and that's just too easy.
10 for him. He's in double digits. He's tough there if he gets it there.
You get it there, and he's going to score more times than not.
Absolutely. Nobody moving for Estill.
Rydell spins on Smith, goes up, missed the shot. Boy, they've missed a lot of layups in this game, David Adams.
Yes, they have.
And you cannot
you
win at this level without making the shots you should make. Johnson shot no good. Rebound down. Johnson thought he got fouled. Lucky to get it back. They have it now. Hazel's going to drive and walk. No, he got
I believe Benton got
bailed
him
out with a foul.
Yeah, Benton hit him on the arm.
His first, team's first.
Difference in this game has been Hazard has made their layups and Estill County has not.
That is true, Earl.
Caudle goes up and he got fouled. This one's going to be on Estill County, number 10, Casey Cheney. Good crowd on hand for this one.
Yes, they are.
Oh, we'll have a few in the old barn Saturday afternoon, won't we?
I expect a pretty good crowd Saturday afternoon, don't you? And Saturday night as well.
I expect a big crowd. Beginning tonight, tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Shot no good. Caudle missed a pair. And the rebound comes down to Estill County. Inside it goes to Benton. He turns, fires it underneath and threw it away.
And then commits a foul.
And committed a foul. Benton has had a very unlike him basketball game to this point.
And really, he's not challenged Hazard. You know, he's got it.
He's only made one move to the basket. That was a few moments ago, and he missed the layup. He got fouled and got his only two-pointer. Caudle's three is good. And the danger time for the Engineers. The lead has reached double figures.
Johnson's first three.
Cheney. Back outside they go, looking for Benton. Get it back to Cheney. Inside Rydell, foul on Smith, and that's three. And Smith is getting a pretty good talking to from our referee.
Yeah, that guy, the referee that called that foul, calls the Mid-South, Three Rivers. He's been around the block, Earl Mullins. He knows the game. And Coach Al Holland takes Smith out, and he tells him officials calling the game.
Simon Kenton leading Olam County 11-10 in regional play. That is in the 8th. Cheney threw it away. We got a foul. That was Tucker Johnson picking up the foul.
.433 Third quarter.
Down inside, Rose shot no good, but Hazel fouled him, I believe. And that is 3 on Hazel.
Rose got 9 points in the ball game so far. Point
Shot is
number
good.
10 is there. First Engineer in double digits.
And good again.
11.
(30-22), Bulldogs by 8. Just don't seem to be a lot of energy in the building.
Well, you know, zone slow teams down, it makes them work their offense different, and because Hazard mainly been used to a lot of man, and there has been times switch up zone, but most of the teams in the region, Harold, a lot of them plays man. There's some of them zone, but
well, neither team offensively has gotten on a run to excite the crowd or to get a little energy in the building. And just walking it up and down 30-22, nearing the end of the third quarter, as Hazel makes a nice move and goes to the glass and lays it in.
Hazel's got 4 in the game.
No three-point shooting.
No.
Not a whole lot to get the crowd involved. Benton down inside. They try to hit it to Rydell, and that's picked off. Now Johnson. Nice bullet pass. Hazel, he's fouled. Probably going to be on Cape Benton. No, it is
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah. Third foul on Rose. Hazel will have an opportunity at the line. He's got 4 in the game so far.
Biggest lead of the night on the board right now. Yeah. And that's 11.
Passing has not been well in this game. It's terrible passing the ball, just little things.
Hazel good again. It's 34-22. Estill County needs to get Cape Benton. And now they throw it away. Benton did not cut back door, and that's what Rydell thought he was going to do. And instead, he throws it away. Caudle for 3, no good. Rebound, Rose. Hooks it over to Cheney. Cheney into the corner. First look of the night by Benton, no good. Rebound down to Tucker.
Benton got
Johnson.
a good look, but just wouldn't go. Oh.
Benton just picked up a foul. That's his third.
The foul is on Estill County's number 2, Cape Benton.
That was pretty easy to call, Harold Mo.
Estill on the verge of losing contact right here.
Yeah, this is a danger zone right here.
They go 1-3-1 zone. Put Benton out at the top of the zone into Caudle. That's an easy bucket.
Shot wide open. He's got his 7th point.
Timeout, Estill County. 1:51 to go, and we are in the third. Hazard 36. Estill County 22. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
1:51 to go, 36-22. Been a slow ball game, Harold Mullins.
Well, it like I said, it just doesn't seem to be any energy in the building. You know, I think in the next game, Knott County Central, Breathitt County, you'll probably see the energy level pick up a little bit because they'll run and throw it and shoot it and things that the fans can get excited about. But in this one, it has been walk it up, pass it around.
Yeah.
And nobody has played any really great basketball to this point.
And Ann Dixon, thank you for the candy. Me and Harold and the staff has enjoyed it, and Harold just can't get enough of it. I want you to know.
Good stuff.
It is good stuff. Oh, my, is it good.
Out to inbound, it will be
Maybrier getting ready.
Maybrier.
Yep.
And he and Maybrier and Benton
has
really
not
shown up. They must have missed the bus coming from Irvin.
They got to get.
But they've got a quarter and a minute 43 to get things started. Benton with it. Benton drives it to the elbow, throws it in the corner to Rose. He gets it underneath, and the shot put up no good. Taken down, put back up. That's no good. Rebound still up in the air, and we got a foul. It's going to be on who?
It's going to be on Everso. Over the back.
Everso picks up the foul. That's his second, I believe. Ball knocked out of bounds. Peyton Rydell was in there battling hard, wasn't he? But just can't seem to knock that lid off that basket.
Yeah. Hazard in the man defense. No cutter through the middle. Leaves a little room.
Rydell has it poked away and out of bounds. Clark County has a running clock on Augusta. That's starting the fourth quarter.
44-point lead.
Mercer County leading Pulaski County 12-7 after one. That's in the 12th. Lewis County 16, Bath County 8 after one. That's in the 16th.
Yeah.
So a lot of action going across the state. Our thanks to Kenny Fandon for keeping us updated on that.
Kenny does a good job helping us out with those scores.
We hadn't talked a whole lot about the state tournament, but 14th Region representative will play Region 7 out of Louisville. And I think the Final Four in that 7th region is Male, Trinity, Manual, and one more. Who am I leaving out? Male, Trinity, Manual.
Is PRP in that one?
No, they got beat out. PRP got beat out.
PRP got beat out?
Yeah.
Harold, that used to be a powerhouse, PRP.
Ballard is who I am forgetting.
And Ballard is too.
Ballard, Male. Ballard, Male.
Who's
Trinity.
the best in that region? Or who's the top two?
Well, hard to say. They're all good.
You know,
in the 6th region, they're down to 4 teams there. DeSales is one of them, I recall. I think Evangel Christian, who has never been to the state tournament.
Pretty good.
They're in the Final Four of the 6th region, and very, very well could be the favorite out there.
Estill County will get the ball back. Everso come over and made a block play.
I tell you, Hazard's not making any friends with the officials, are they? 0.7 of a second, that's all that's left. out for a quick shot, no good. And we've reached the end of 3. Hazard 36, Estill County 22. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Al Sloat College Boys 14th Regional Tournament right here at the John C. Combs Arena. Hazard Bulldogs 36, Estill County 22 as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Big game. I want you to stay with us. Right after the game, we'll have the guys before the whistle, and also we've got Knott County and Breathitt County coming up. And
we were trying to think of those 4 teams left in the 6th region. It is Butler, Evangel Christian, Jeffersontown, and DeSales.
4 good teams.
Ball is intercepted, and I don't understand what the call was. Do you?
Evidently
he's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
We start the 4th quarter. Hazard with the lead and the ball, and Caudle breaks baseline. Estill County has kept this game in range. Caudle out of the corner for 3, no good. Benton with a rebound, fires it ahead to Rose, a little bit too far. Stolen Bulldogs, underneath it goes, and shot blocked by Cheney, out of bounds. You know, Estill County probably had played this game at the pace they wanted to play at.
Yeah.
They just hadn't made any shots. They've got absolutely nothing from their leading scorer, from Benton or Maybrier. But Caudle has come to play. He always does. Good job by Caudle.
9 points for Caudle.
Eversole has done a great job. The 3, no good. That was Rose. Johnson front court. Circle and come back outside as they'll set the offense. Clark County has beaten Augusta 108-53, so they will advance to the semifinal round in Region 10. Simon Kenton and Oldham County are tied at 20.
I was talking with Marty Mullins. He said Frederick Douglass, nice ball team this year in Lexington.
Yeah,
Have you got to check on them?
They're down. Their final 4 is Lexington Catholic
and Douglas and
Madison Central maybe.
Well, anyway, he was telling me that Frederick Douglass had a pretty nice ball club in Lexington Catholic as well, as you mentioned.
Frederick Douglass is one of the final 4 in the 11th.
Johnson hits the free throw.
Also, Lexington Catholic, Madison Central, Lexington Catholic, Great Crossing, and Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
So, pretty competitive region there.
Everso gets his 8th
with a
point.
bucket, and the lead has grown to 19. And Estill County has scored only 4 points in the second half. Shot no good. Rebound Everso. Underneath, ball knocked down, stolen by Rydell. Gets it out, Brown into the lineup. Now underneath, shot put up and no good by Neese, who's in there. Coach Hall getting some new people in there. Neese, a sophomore playing. Brown, a sophomore. And now a run out. Brown gets it over to Neese. Back to Brown. Rose, he'll try a 3, no good. And we got timeout on the floor. 5:19 to go, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Welcome back to the Al Sloyd College 14th Region Boys Basketball.
Gary Gibson listening in from Idaho.
Idaho!
Gary, if you're listening in, and I know you are, I was out in Idaho this summer.
Why didn't he invite you over?
I never heard a word from that rascal.
Gary?
I was in Idaho. I crossed into Idaho from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, across the mountain there and down over into Idaho. I don't know, where is he live in Idaho?
He lives outside of Boise, about 15 minutes.
Idaho's a big state.
Unless he's moved. He said it snows there quite often.
I hear they do have a tendency to have snow, sometimes in June.
I figure Gary will feed you, though, if you go out there, Harold. He's like Dave Dixon. He'll fix you a burger or something. He's all right for it.
If he's going, if he'll get up and get in contact with you there, and maybe he'll tell us whether he's going to be at the state tournament or not. Maybe
he's
we can
not
see
going.
him there. He's not going to be there.
He's not going.
Down the lane, and Hazel lays it in. Hazard blowing it out now, 43-22.
Marty says all 4 of those teams can win down at the 11th region, I guess.
May I go on record as saying I think it's going to be Lexington Catholic.
Are you? You don't think
Frederick Douglass?
Yeah, you don't think they got a
No.
shot? All right. You all heard it right here first on Hometown 24.
Madison Central has a nice ball club. Greg Crossan's got a great ball club.
Well, yeah, and they're one of them, so who
but
knows?
I just think that
You're going with Catholic.
I think Catholic, they hadn't been there in a while, and I think they got the best team.
Put your money on Catholic, folks.
No, I don't say nothing about putting no money on them, but I think they got as good a shot as any.
Hazel breaks it down. Morris got it in the corner and throws it away.
Pass, throw it away and out of bounds. That'll go back over to the Engineers. See, we get these people, I know that, I know Gary used to come to state tournament every year. I guess
did.
He don't come anymore.
He stopped when COVID hit, and
hey,
it's such a long trip for him too.
Gary, we ain't got that COVID no more. You can just come on back and have a good time with us at the state tournament.
He's got one former player, coach of Moorhead State, who has finished this season as OVC champs, and we'll have that number 1 spot.
Put up and in by Rydell, and we got timeout.
Rydell's got
by
6.
Estill County.
30-second timeout, Harold. We just keep it here.
He did coach.
He coached Preston.
Preston Fredlin.
Yep, he did.
And he coached Casey Huff, I think.
He did, and I'm sure both of them was an experience.
Experience in its own right.
Yeah. And Winston
Well, I'll
Lee,
tell you
he was
what.
Winston Lee's coach. The man deserved to retire.
There he does.
He did.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, I don't know if it was your teaching ability or what, but you've turned out some pretty good coaches off that coaching tree.
He did. Gary's a good coach. Gary had a good program at Al Sloyd, and the kids played hard.
He coached up there at Whitesburg a while.
Yeah, but his heart was over on Eagle Creek, and he did well over there. He had some good teams over there.
44-24. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cottle pulls up for 3, yes, sir. The freshman is by 4.
Yep, he's
by 4. Hazard's best outside shooting threat.
He's the leading scorer. He's got 12.
I'm trying to remember, and maybe Gary can help me out. There's a little town right across over the mountain as you cross into Idaho from Wyoming. And I went there and stopped and had lunch this summer, and I forget the name of the town. Little small town, very friendly people, though.
Right. Cottle's got 14. Well, maybe he'll send us the answer to that.
And we got a foul as we got new people into the lineup for the Engineers. Caden Arvin, a junior, is in there. Coach Brian Hall's running the region tournament a year ago. Went all the way to the final game.
He did. They played extremely well.
His stay will not be so long in 2003.
Just couldn't get the ball to go. Just couldn't get any offense flow.
No,
and give Hazard
you're not going to win too
that.
many basketball games when you score 24 points.
No, you are not. You're right, Harold.
In 29 minutes, you're not going to
You're
score
right.
too many
I
points.
agree.
You're not going to win too many games. Coming up between the games, Menace Blair, Winston Lee, those guys will be back to take us through.
And we hopefully will have Mr. Seth Cottle probably to join them. Do you have anybody else you might want to, Harold? I thought Seth has looked real well today offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I think he's probably been our player of the game without any question.
Yeah.
Seth Cottle, a young freshman.
Yeah.
Morris handling it now inside 3 minutes. They hadn't got a whole lot from Smith, but he's been in foul trouble most of the night.
Yeah, he has.
Hazel has been in foul trouble as well.
But Smith has played well what he's played. He really has.
Braniger is into the lineup for Estill County as well. And there's a 3 on the left corner. Good. That was Levi Beckler.
Beckler's first one. He's a sophomore for the Engineers.
Engineers have put all new people in. Hazard has new people set to come in. 2:08 to go. Hazel loses it, picked up, restolen, and now on the floor coming up with it is Estill County. And they throw it away. Hazel, good.
Puts it in.
And Al Holland will call a quick timeout to get new people in there.
10 points for Hazel as he.
And so Hazard will join Perry County Central.
And Letcher County
Central. In the Final Four, one spot remains to be filled. And we'll get that coming up here in just a little bit. Breathitt County and Knott County Central. Underneath, shot put up and in. Nice shot there.
C.J. Rogers. Harold gets his first bucket for the Engineers there. 50-28. Bulldogs leading with 1.5 minutes to go in the game.
Ball knocked down, stolen. This group of Engineers on the floor now playing hard. Not that the other one didn't. I'm not saying that. These guys are scrappy.
Yep. Seth Cottle will be our Alice Lloyd College player of the game. $14 points to lead the Bulldogs in scoring.
Underneath, shot put up no good. Want to send a shout out to Roberta watching down in E-Town. She's a former Patriot cheerleader.
Oh.
And people say she had the biggest mouth on the team.
Now, Harold, you said that. I did. I did not say
Carl
Carl Mullins said that, Roberta.
Three-runner is good. If I didn't know her so well, I wouldn't say that, but I know her very, very well. 50-33, a half minute to go.
Marty thinks the 11th and the 7th region favorites to play in the quarterfinals. What do you
I
think?
would say that's probably true.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably not a big stretch, Marty. Don't go out on too big of a limb there now.
You know Marty, he does that. He's like Dave Dixon. He don't
We
care.
got a couple of matchups. Should the people get there that are expected to get there, we got a couple of matchups in that first Thursday game.
We do.
That are going to be fun to watch.
They
and
are.
the horn sounds, and the first game of the night is in the book. The Estill County Engineers will pack it up and head on back to Irvine as the Hazard Bulldogs win their 28th game of the year against 3 losses as they defeat the Engineers 50-33. David Adams, it was close for a while, but for the most part, it was pretty much over from the second quarter on.
Yeah, Estill had trouble scoring the ball tonight. Those kids played hard, just had trouble. Good defense. Give the Bulldogs some credit. They played good defense, half-court defense, and got the job done tonight.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and throw it over to Winston and Manus as we roll on from Prairie Central.
Let's go!
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
Welcome back to Before the Whistle. We are post-game, Hazard Estill, and the Dogs come out on top. I have with me player of the game, Hometown 24 player of the game, Mr. Seth Cottle. How's it feel to be player of the game?
Feels good. I just got to thank
it's a blessing.
Yeah.
My teammates and coaches are playing so good.
That's awesome. Listen, I'm going to put you on the spot since you're up here. And this is the first time I've gotten to talk to you. I'm going to put you on the spot. Answer this honestly. It's the first question I'm going to ask you. I'm sorry. I have to do this. Because I had this question in our Fun Cup earlier, and we never got to it. Who is the best freshman in the 14th region?
You didn't have to put me on the spot.
I did. Who do you think?
I guess I'm going to have to go with myself.
I wanted you to. I want you to have that confidence. And you came out with serious confidence, I think, in the second half. First half, things were a little slow in the going. Anything, any reason for that you would say?
I got to give props to the other team. They was playing great defense, and we was struggling to get to our sets. And our defense wasn't there, but in the second half we picked it up.
So was there any adjustments that you guys made, I guess, and Estill was really packing it in, and it was hard to get a look. What adjustments were made maybe in halftime or a timeout by Coach Holland that really helped you guys set it off in the second half?
Coach Holland just put us in line, and we just had to come out and execute. We wasn't doing it well, and we had to get our heads straight, and we did that. Yeah,
I mean, and you do a lot, even though Max I would consider more of the point guard, I guess. You do a lot of handling. And I felt like you got a great looks in the second half and you became more aggressive. Any thought process behind that or anything that went into that, or did you just tell yourself second half you were coming out firing?
I couldn't let my missed shots because I wasn't shooting that well in the first half. I couldn't let that get in my head, and I just had to keep going.
The one thing you did do, and this is what all shooters do, right, is they keep shooting. And so you came out the second half and you kept shooting, and that confidence, and that's why I wanted to ask you that question. Like, I want you to have that confidence because, hey, man, me and a lot of these guys think you are, right? You are, a lot of freshmen don't play at that level just yet. Now, you guys have played a tough schedule. You had the tough tournament in the All-A. You played a great Harlan City team, played a great Martin County team twice. Do you think that bolstered schedule, even though you just lost 3 of those, do you think, what you did tonight and beating Estill by 20-plus here in the regional tournament, do you think that's going to help you guys moving forward?
Oh, yeah. That helps us in these tournament games big time.
I guess if – I'm going to also put you on the spot again. How do you feel about this second round game? Do you think it's going to be Breathitt or do you think it's going to be Knott? They're not hearing you. Have you guys played both? You played both of these teams?
Yes, sir.
You have played both of these teams. Who do you feel like will win this?
I feel like it'll be a good game, but I'm probably going to have to give it to Breathitt.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so big and talented and physical, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really hard. It's hard to go against them. Knott's been playing really good. What type of – I want to know – because you play not like a freshman. Talk about that mentality for a second. Is there a routine you do? Is there any type – what do you do pregame? What's your pregame? Are you listening to music? Like, what are you doing?
No, I don't listen to too much music. I just try to keep my head in line and think about the game and focus.
Most players, they got like these pregame rituals, I would get down in the floor and do these weird yoga stretches, listen to some music. I don't know. I love your confidence, man, and I love the fact that you play way better than a freshman should. What about this tattoo? What's that say?
13.
Any reason behind that?
Me and my sister and my dad grew up wearing this number.
Really?
So we all got a matching tattoo.
That's amazing, and you still rocking it.
Yes, sir.
Man, best of luck down the stretch in the tournament. Keep playing like somebody that's not a freshman. I believe this, and one coach told me this one time, is like every good team that wins a regional tournament has to play a freshman because freshmen play loose, and they don't realize the intensity or the moment, right? So, it's like, and I think I felt that from you the second half. Would you say that? Like you played more loose?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Keep shooting it. Be confident. Best of luck the rest of the way, man. Anybody you want to shout out real quick before we go?
No, I'm good.
Are you good? Your mom, your dad, whoever?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, and my sister over there.
And you said your dad and your sister, they all wear the number 13.
Yeah. Haley changed the number 2 in high school, though.
Oh, man. Come on. Man, best of luck to all the 13s going down the stretch, man. Best of luck. Hey, we'll be back before the whistle. We got pregame for our next matchup, and Seth already picked it. He picked it already. We got more picks coming up. Breathitt and Knott, the biggest matchup I would say we've talked about of the night, coming up in our post-game, pregame. It's coming up next on Before the Whistle. Thank you, Seth.
No problem. Appreciate you having me.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
There's a reason our customers make the trip to Dan Cummins Chevrolet in Paris, Kentucky. There is something for everyone, and with over 2,000 new and used cars to pick from, we make it easy to become part of the Dan Cummins family. We want you to drive away in your new car just like over 10,000 of our satisfied customers have. Visit us at Dan Cummins Chevrolet.
Let me tell you one more time exactly how I feel. I'd rather drive to Paris for a Dan Cummins deal.
Come on over to Big Blue Smokehouse and have a good time with great food, mouth-watering barbecue, salad bar, and amazing new appetizers that will have you asking for more. And don't forget about the famous Coal Fire Pizza. And if you're looking for a little Kentucky tradition, they have the best bourbon selection in all of Eastern Kentucky. Hosting a party? They got that covered too, with banquet rooms for all occasions. Good food, friendly service, a place for everyone to eat. Big Blue Smokehouse.
Welcome back. This is post-game. And I love, and we're pre-game. I don't know how many times I can say that. For a big matchup, Breathitt Knott, and if there were a predicted upset on the evening, this has been it. Called by several people, including Ethan, in our pre-game before we got started. Maybe a little bit Manus, I don't know. Closing thoughts on Hazard Estill. Start with you, Coach.
Hazard just dominated on the defensive end. Estill just not getting. If someone would have told me that Benton had 2 points, I'd have said we need to get hurt.
Unbelievable that they held K. Benton to 2 points.
Excellent job by Emerson. Excellent job by Hazard.
They doubled all ball screens. You know, and I think it threw Estill off. Like, your intentions for your best player is to initially run ball screens or run them off ball like we saw with Sargent Thompson last night. But obviously, Estill's game plan was to run many screens on ball, and Hazard did the right thing in doubling everything that he came off of, and it was effective. Thoughts from Coach Cummins?
I thought they executed well. I thought they come down, I thought they played really hard, and they did what they needed to in the second half to get the win.
And I think said it best, you know, you go into halftime and it's like, okay, some of these shots didn't fall, go out and execute. I mean, you know what to do against the zone, you know what to do against man, you know what to do against press, like, go out and execute. And they did that. It's nice when a team executes and makes shots, right?
You know, a lot of times Coach Holland's team just wear you down. Like
yep. Yep.
Physically and mentally, when you're not getting the ball, and you saw that Ben got really frustrated. Yeah. He got really frustrated because he wouldn't get the ball. He wouldn't get the ball where he could get it and score. And didn't get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
So therefore, just excellent job by the.
Just tough. And we've talked about this so much, and Al's always coached this way. Even if you're down 4, if you're down 5,
if you're down 6, if you're down 3 possessions against the Hazard Bulldogs in a Coach Al Holland team, it feels like you are down 10, 12, 15. If you're down by 10, I mean, and most teams consider themselves still in a basketball game, it feels like you're down 30.
It's like the old analogy I used a while ago. It's like playing a football team and they're running the wishbone. You just can't get it back, and that's essentially what happened here. And
can't get it back.
You know, Coach Hall, I'm sure he tried different things. And just wasn't able to get in the ball, and it just steamrolled from there.
And I think we should say, we want to say Cade Benton got presented with the ball before the game, and he scored a whole lot of points for Estill and deserves a whole lot of credit for their great run over the past 2-3 years. And so hats off to Cade Benton as a senior. And they get most of that team back, so watch for Estill to come back strong next year. All right, moving on to what we have predicted to be the closest game of this first round, Breathitt Knott. You have predicted that Knott may win this game. Tell us why.
Yeah, I think Knott's going to win this game. I think Breathitt's going to overlook them. I think Breathitt's going to come out flat. And to be honest with you, down the stretch, and this is a problem that Breathitt's going to run into, and this is what me and Coach Manus was talking about earlier, and I told him, I was like, Kyle is a great coach, football-wise.
Yes.
And I think, and I'm not saying he's a bad basketball coach. I'm not saying that, but credit to him for taking over when BB passed. But when it comes to times like this, in tournaments, in big settings, you need the experience.
Right. Like, what do you got?
Knowledge of basketball.
Yeah.
Not saying Casey's the most experienced coach here, but he has been around the game for many years. And when it gets to those situations where you got to outcoach each other, I just have to give the notch to Knott because of Casey and his experience of being around basketball.
Yep.
That's why I'm going to pick them to upset them. I'm going to say it's a 2 to 4 point game. They upset them at the end.
Yeah, it's been kind of, for Coach Moore, it's just, you're just thrown into it.
Yeah.
And he's like Heath was saying, he's an outstanding football coach.
Absolutely.
Outstanding motivator. And I believe he has motivated these kids to bond together to play. It's going to be really tough for Knott Central when you look on the floor back over our shoulder and just the sheer size of Breathitt versus Knott County. And then you look at the sheer athleticism when you see them dunking it.
I mean, watching them warm up is like watching a college team.
But the thing about it is, dunk's worth 2 points.
Absolutely.
And if Knott Central continues on that hot road that they've been on from 3 and they play 5 out, who does Hoskins guard?
I think that's a great question.
If Richardson's in the game, then you've got a matchup for it.
So
Richardson goes out of the game, then you've got 5 out, and what do you do?
So if you are Casey, are you rolling that dice tonight as like there's going to be a time in this game, or maybe even I'll start this game, that I'm starting 5 smaller guys and I'm playing 5 out, right? Is that what you do?
He's done that some at the latter part of the year.
And it's paid, and it's paid. So now on the biggest stage, I mean, do you roll that? And Knott is obviously the team, and we've talked about this throughout the tournament so far, is like you always have one of these teams that has nothing to lose, right? And so far, we've not seen the team that has nothing to lose win the game, right? Like it's time for one of the little guys that is maybe not supposed to win to roll the dice and win.
And like you said, it's a normal thing usually in the
normal thing.
First round.
I mean, take a look at all your tournaments across the board and the parity just beyond high school basketball, but even in college basketball, right? I mean, now it's nothing for every year, even a 16 to beat a 1.
Well, you still have COVID players.
Yep.
You still have older players, even though in the girls' basketball we don't.
Right.
But you've got them here. You've got COVID players, so therefore you would expect it. But
anything is possible. I don't know. I'm having a really hard time with this one, and I'm biased because obviously everybody knows at home, anybody that's watching, that I'm obviously really good friends with Casey Huff. So even though, can I say that on air? I don't know.
You just did.
Yeah, I did. And so it's like, I don't know. Of course, I'm really biased. But then I will say, man, I think it goes without saying, and we should mention this, that we all miss BB.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And just what a legend and what a legacy he left behind. And Knott County, I'm not sure will ever be the same without him, you know. And I think it's so big of the Knott County board to make the vote of naming that court after Coach BB King. And I know Kay is here in the stands watching tonight, so this is the one night she's not watching. But we love you, Kay. And, man, we love you, BB, and you are greatly missed. As far as this game and basketball goes, I think I'm going to still stick to Breathitt because there's the things we've talked about that win these tournament games. You have a great coach or you have the great player, right? You know, and so it's like, I think Breathitt has too many great players tonight to lose this game. Now, I do agree that this is a 4 or 5 point game either way. I see it being 55-50. I don't know. What's your called score?
I think that Breathitt is going to try to pound it. I think they're going to try to do it, but, you know, they like to get out and run with the ball.
Yeah.
Spurry in the open floor.
I mean, you've got the horses, right? I mean, run with them.
Then, you know, Spurry's going to get out in the open floor, and then if you stop him, then you got the kick to Bellamy for the three-pointers, or you've got the lob to Christian Collins.
Yep.
I think it's going to be in the 70s.
Okay, I'm fine with that. You got two teams that can score. Haddix can score on the Knott side. Sloan can score on the Knott side. They've got a couple guys that can put it in the hole. I could see Breathitt wanting to show themselves now, like in tournament time, like we want to run and we want to go. You call a score. I know you said Knott.
I think I'm going to take Knott 64-58.
I'm going to stick to my 50s. I just really feel like in tournament time, and, you know, this is, again, I dare say his name, but this is the Robert Hammonds coming out in me, is that I think in these tournament games it all becomes about taking care of the ball, you know, being deliberate with the basketball, and you win playing defense in the half court. You know, you might speed people up every once in a while, try to get you an easy one, but I think these games are won in the half court because nerves come into play in these games, right? Execution and nerves, you know, and whether that executing is your best player just going and getting a bucket like we saw in instances with Jaden Huff last night. I'm going to stick to my 55-50 in favor of Breathitt just because they have that talent level right now. We looked at regional scores last night. It ain't nothing to see at this time of the year. 43-41, 45-40, 48-42, 52-53. Like,
and a lot of that is a lot of those games are played on a 94-foot floor too.
That's true too. You've got these, you know, like I saw the 11th region obviously plays at EKU. You know, you've got Moorhead plays at 16th plays at Moorhead. Yep. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. And I think it's fun to go beyond that too.
Not that I'm trying to get you to change your mind.
I'm not changing. I'm not going to change my mind. And we do want to mention again how great it is that our local teams like Perry are hosting the regional tournament, as that's been an issue, a topic, especially in the 13th, right? It's like, at what point are we going to start giving this back to the home school, the schools on location, and let them host regional tournaments? Me and you had a little back and forth about who should host the regional tournament in the 14th. Does it go beyond the 4 teams and the boys? I don't know. That's an interesting, probably a really hot topic that we won't get to tonight, but really interesting. All right, final predictions. I'm going 55-50 in favor of Breathitt. You're going, say it again.
I'm going to say 74-56, and it's close to the end.
Okay.
But if they wear them down with a slow whistle,
yep,
it's going to physically be too much for them. It's going to be close at halftime, but they pull away.
Kind of like the eventual wear down of what we've seen in the Hazard Estill and the Perry Powell.
I think, and Coach Huff said it right here on the rail, if his team plays their A game and Breathitt plays their A game, wins. But if Breathitt don't bring their A game, he's got a chance.
Right.
They've got to make, I'm going to say, 13 3-pointers in order to win.
Not.
I like that, and I do agree with you that I think Breathitt, with their length and their size, maybe shouldn't play man. You know, I don't know what they've been playing the last few games. I'm sorry, Anthony, I should know, but I don't know what they've been playing the last few games. Yeah, but I think this is the game that you go zone with your length and let it take hold, wear them down. Do you agree? Okay, Ethan, final score prediction again?
64-58, Knott.
All right, we'll see. Did somebody write that down at home? Casey Breeding's watching at home. Unfortunately, he kind of hit me up after the first quarter and was like, I think Estill's going to win this game.
Yeah,
he hit you up too. Casey, we're glad you're watching, man. Always watching at home. We appreciate all of our viewers at home. I'm sure we got a couple. Kevin Day is actually a great watcher from home. I don't know if
I'm usually the one that's home watching every game.
That's right. So we appreciate all of our viewers at home,
Bumper
man.
Adams.
Bumper's always watching at home. Casey's
David
always watching
always
at home.
says Bumper. Me and Dexter.
Always watching. Tim Cornett, he's always watching from upstate. Like, he's always watching. He commented last night. All right, 3 minutes until this game tips off. We will have more at halftime. I'm so interested to see. Maybe we'll pull out the Fun Cup. I'm interested to see what we're talking about at halftime. I'm itching for this one, man. Big matchup, Breathitt versus Knott, coming at you right now. David Harold's got the call. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you at halftime. Thank you to Alice Lloyd.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Welcome back courtside here at Coach Randy Napier Court at Prairie Central High School. Game 2, night 2 of the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Harold Malunze, and David Adams sits alongside, and tonight's second game features Knott County Central and Breathitt County, and a lot of stories surrounded this game. Coach B.B. King, the late Coach B.B. King, coached at Knott County a year ago, resigned and was hired at Breathitt County before passing away before Christmas of this year, and didn't get a chance to lead the Bobcats, and it is a very talented Bobcat team. On the other hand, Knott County Central hired Casey Huff to take over for Coach King, and what he has done is nothing short of phenomenal. I would think he has taken an extremely young team, a team that, as one would expect, got off to a really slow start. But, man, they have come along in the last month of the season and playing their best basketball right here at tournament time.
Yeah, Harold, Breathitt County is a very talented team. They're big in the paint, especially with Collins and Hoskins. And you look at Knott Central, they don't have that size, but they're fundamentally sound. They handle the ball well.
And they shoot it
They
well.
have shooters, so you never know. We'll see how the matchup goes and see how it plays out.
Turned into a pretty fine crowd here at the John C. Combs Arena for tonight's second game. Knott County will be decked out in blue, trimmed in maroon and white. And the Breathitt County Bobcats will be dressed in white, trimmed in blue. The Bobcats, the champions of District 55, and the Patriots, the runner-up to Letcher Central in the tough 53rd District. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Knott County Central.
We're going to have a moment of silence, Harold, for B.B. King.
Coaches and spectators alike can be grateful that they experienced 14th Region basketball with the wonder that B.B. King was. We recognize that the spirit of Coach King lives on in the 14th Region basketball. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Very nice tribute.
Yes, it
to
was.
the memory of B.B. King.
And
very close friend of both of us.
Me and you got to sit with him at the state tournament.
Yeah, we was with him at the state tournament a year ago when he saw what turned out to be his last state tournament.
Yeah. We're going to miss him. I miss their talks, and such a great guy. I want to say hello to his brother. He texted us the other night and said, we look good on TV, but I didn't get the signal till we got later on. That was Larry, and so I want to say hello to Larry King watching in tonight. Another good man and a good friend.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Knott County Central. Number 1 is Drake Sloan. Number 3 is Hunter Haddock. Number 5 is Braxton Reed. Number 11 is Chance Ambergy. And the 5th starter will be the only senior on this team, and that is Raiden Richardson, number 34. For Breathitt County, they will start the same 5 they have started for the entire year. It'll be Christian Collins, number 0, a senior. Luke Bellamy, number 4, a senior. Andrew Combs, number 32, a senior. Bryce Hoskins, number 5, a senior. And Austin Spurry, number 14, a sophomore. So experience, talent, you name it, Breathitt County's got the whole package.
Yes, they do. They got good size, got quickness when they need it, and very athletic.
Had some updates since the other game ended. Pulaski County moves on to round 2, defeating Mercer County in the 12. McCracken County, they're leading over Marshall County big at halftime. Simon Kenton defeated Oldham County in the 8th region. So Butler County over Hancock County after 1, 15-10. So a lot of great basketball across the Commonwealth. And settle in, we're underway in game 2. It is Breathitt County that will come first in front court.
Knott County matching up, man to man. They'll switch on screens.
Inside Collins, quick turnaround jump shot, good. And it's 2-0 in favor of Breathitt County. Sloan in front court, a sophomore. This is an extremely young Knott County Central team. Braxton Reed, a sophomore. Hunter Haddix is a junior. Ambergy is a freshman. So you can see that it is an extremely talented Knott County Central team, but an extremely young team. Shot no good. Rebound down to Collins. That was Drake Sloan. Got a good look and driving and firing up, no good. And the foul's going to be on Richardson.
Richardson had an opportunity there maybe to get set for that charge, but decided to try to go up. And Spurry, the athlete he is, he leaps so well. We'll have an opportunity to get in the scoring column.
Spurry shot is good. 3-0 in favor of Breathitt County. Well, what a nice tribute to B.B. King before the game. It
was. Prairie Central showing a lot of class there, running the tournament and doing that for Coach King.
4-0 the score. We've played a minute. Sloan, front court, guarded by Bellamy. Now to Ambergy to Rattler, or to Reed. Out of the corner, Richardson. No good, came out of there. Got a good look, wouldn't fall.
Did everything but go down.
Back the other way. I'm imagining that it would be to Knott County Central's best interest. They cannot get down early in this. Breathitt County, too big, too strong, too talented. Shot no good, rebound Richardson. Couldn't get a hold of it. Collins did, back out to Bryce Hoskins.
Coach Moore calling the play.
Pikeville has defeated, fell underneath, is going to be on
Drake Sloan.
Pikeville has defeated Paintsville 61-49 to advance to the semifinal round over in the 15th.
Combs, first one, a little short. Andrew, a senior as well for the Bobcats.
Coach Casey Huff talked at great length to his team about facing adversity and fighting through adversity and fighting on every possession. This young team is taken to the coaching of Coach Huff. Ambergy gets it over and Sloan drops it out of bounds.
Thought it's a good pass to him.
Show a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good pass and
ball knocked down from behind, stolen by Sloan. Drake in a hurry, front court, stop top of the circle, right side to Richardson. Off the ball, high ball screen, Richardson has another three, and that one's short, no good. Out of the corner, no, they turned it over. That is Spurry.
Pumming the basketball.
Don't see that called a whole lot.
No, it has to be pretty obvious for they'll blow the whistle. Bumper Adams, glad you're watching in tonight, big guy.
Sloan gets it into Hunter Haddix. Breathitt County, straight man-to-man defense. Bellamy guarding Sloan. Haddix covered up by Combs out between the circles, left side to Ambergy, now Richardson.
Good pressure by the Bobcats. Knott County being patient.
Sloan, top of the circle to Haddix. Haddix to Sloan, top of the circle, goes down the lane, nice move. Sloan put it up, no good, but it is blocked out of bounds. Sloan, sophomore point guard. Right side, Haddix. Three on its way. No good. Put back up and in by Ambergy.
Ambergy. The freshman gets his first bucket.
Looks like Knott County's going to go to his own.
Look for Combs out of this zone to him in.
Oh, nice pass inside, and Collins missed the dunk. Rebound down to Reed.
Good passing, just couldn't finish. Knott Central sets up 1-4 high.
Haddix, baseline jumper good, and Knott County has crawled within one. It's 5-4.
That's a tough shot, that fadeaway.
Once again, Knott County matching up out of the 2-3 zone. Into the middle it goes, and Collins turns and put it in. Richardson was there defensively. but Collins went up over him.
Collins has got 4 for the Bobcats.
Winner gets Hazard in the semifinals. Hunter Haddock. Now to Sloan. Sloan down the lane. Runner. Good.
Drake gets his first bucket.
Boy, Knott County has got a couple of sharp shooting guards, don't they?
They handle the ball very well.
Once again, Breathitt goes high-low. Hoskins turns and hits Collins down low. And right now, it is worked perfectly. It's 9-6.
He's got 6 and would have had 8 if he'd finished the dunk.
Knott County continuing to play a lot of pick and roll off the high ball screens. Haddock, and we got a foul. An illegal screen on Richardson.
Now,
and that's 2 on him, and here comes Ratliff into the lineup. He is a sophomore, so Knott County right now has a freshman, 3 sophomores, and a junior on the floor. Ball picked off. They tried to go down inside.
I don't know. That pass was a little too high for.
Ambergy takes it to the basket, and the foul is going to be on Bryce Hoskins. And they're going to give him 2 free throws.
I don't know who Spurry was throwing that ball to. That was way high over Hoskins. (9-6) their score. Bobcats leading by 3. Ambergy will go to the line for a couple here.
They blow the whistle and get the referee over. Maybe a question on who they call the foul on. It was obviously on Hoskins. And going to the line will be Chance Ambergy. Shot is good.
First one goes. That's his 3rd point of the night. He'll have 1 more.
Shot no good. Rebound down to Collins. 9-7. Breathitt County by 2. Knott County back in a matchup 2-3 zone. Spurry down low. Collins shot good. Collins having a field day early.
Yeah, he's not got much pressure on him, Harold. If he gets set like that for a little 8-footer, he's a pretty good shooter and can make you pay. He's got 8 in the game so far.
11-7, 4-point Bobcat lead. Reed with it. I don't know why. They've got Spurry with a foul, and he dropped backwards like he was shot between the eyes. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he thought he was going to fake out the referee or what. At any rate, foul on Spurry. Sloan brings it back top of the circle. Knott County very patient. Into the corner goes to Ambergy. Brings it out to Haddock. In the corner, Haddock. Back out to Ambergy. And a bad pass almost picked off by Spurry. It's out of bounds. It'll go back to the Patriots. He read that one perfectly. Just a half step slow. Into the lineup for Breathitt County comes Isaac Bellamy. Leaving will be Spurry.
38 seconds, 11-7.
They called walking on Ratliff. .23 seconds to go. Breathitt County with the ball. Collins gets it back outside to Bellamy. They'll work it around the zone. .10 seconds, and we got a 3-second violation on Hoskins. So the Patriots will have the last look with the basketball here in the first quarter. And it comes to Sloan. Sloan down low to Reed. He goes up and misses shot. Put back up, no good by Ambergy. And we come to the end of one. The score, Breathitt County 11, Knott County Central 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
We're back, and Clay County has called its season as Barberville defeats the Tigers 68-57 in the 13th region. And in the 10th region, Harrison County leading Covington Scott after one, 14-9. Here it is 11-7, Patriot basketball. Oh, nice pass from Sloan, trying to hit Haddock's back door. And that was just a little out of his reach.
I thought that was a good play setup.
I did too.
It was right there, and just to pass just a little too long, or he'd had a layup.
Inside Collins, they just take it away from him. He put it on the floor, and you can never do that around a pesky player like Drake Sloan.
Well, Knott County triple teamed him as soon as he got it, because I'm sure Coach Huff is trying to cut his point total down. He's one of the.
There's a bad pass from Ambergy, laid up and in by Combs.
Nice steal by Combs, and Combs has his third point.
13-7. Top of the circle they go, wheel it into the corner to Sloan. Sloan drives down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice move by Drake Sloan.
He's got 4. Hoskins
got no
short.
good by Hoskins. Rebound down to Radliff. Sloan calling for the ball screen. Gets it back and put up and in by Braxton Reed. Boy, Drake Sloan is a basketball player, isn't he?
Reed gets his first bucket of the night.
13-11. Patriots down by 2. Collins wheels it around the zone to the fourth side. Back to Bellamy. Inside it goes to Bryce Hoskins. He turns, gonna make his move, and they knock it away from him. Stolen away by Reed. Gets it back outside to Ambergy. Patriots in a hurry. Ambergy now settles, comes back, leaves it off. Here goes Sloan, left-handed, no good. That one he could probably put back in his pocket.
Yeah, he was off balance going left side. He probably should have circled on out.
Isaac Bellamy rolls it in.
He's a junior.
15-11. And another illegal screen. This one against Braxton Reed.
I think Braxton Reed had the right idea and was doing it right. He just left early, Earl, and if he'd stayed his ground just another second, I think he would have been all right. 15-11, Bobcats by 4.
5 minutes to go, second quarter. Collins. And we got a foul. That's going to be on Ambergy, I think.
Fouls on Knott County Central, number 11, Chance Ambergy. His first team's
Breathitt will have it down under the basket.
Isaac Bellamy now gives it to Collins. He goes up from the foul line. No good. Rebound down to Ambergy.
That was a tough shot. Off balance.
Long three. Haddix. Good. Hunter Haddix from another area code. Timeout, Breathitt County. 15-14. Midway through the second. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
We're back. Lewis County has advanced with a win over Bath County in the 16th region. Scores continue to pour in from across the Commonwealth, and our main man back in the station, Kenny Vanna, keeping us all up to date on this.
Kenny will get every score out there and make sure it's done here. I'm surprised
He texted me
Dave and
this
Marty
afternoon, and I told him, I said, be sure and keep us up to date now.
Absolutely. I was thinking Marty will do the same, him and Dave, and keep us with scores all we need.
15-14, and Isaac Bellamy for three. Yes, sir. Big answer for the Bobcats there. It's 18-14.
5 points for Bellamy in the game so far.
New man in for Breathitt County. Caden Turner, number 20. Sloan goes down inside to Richardson. He missed the shot, point blank range. Got to make that one. And they turn it over again. Spurry with the move.
I see why he's getting that called.
He's
turning
picking that ball up, and you just can't do that.
Hello, Earl Stevens. Hope you're looking in, big guy. We miss you at the ball games. I've not seen him in a while, Harold.
I have not either. 18-15. Again, they go inside to Richardson. He turns this time, missed the shot. Rebound, Ambergy underneath. And looked like he got hammered pretty good, but no call. It'll go the other way, Breathitt County. Bellamy. Richardson's got to cash those in.
You got to be strong with it, physical with it.
And Spurry for three, and it is 21-14. Breathitt County has unleashed a three-point shot the last couple of trips down court.
5 point lead for the Bobcats.
6 unanswered. Haddix.
He wanted to fire that one.
Over to Sloan. Patriots being real patient. Now to Haddix for three. No good. That one a little long. Front court, Bellamy. He hadn't taken a shot tonight. Cross court to Brother Isaac. He goes in and left it short. Got his own rebound, and we got a foul. That is Turner.
Turner will have an opportunity to get in the scoring books here. 21-14. Bobcats leading with 2:24 to go until half.
Breathitt County has scored 7 in a row. Collins lead Gallatin County big early. That's in the 8th.
Richardson will come out. Reed will come back in.
22-14. Shot no good. Rebound saved in. Breathitt County has it. Spurry turned it over again. 3 times they've called that on Austin Spurry.
You know, if you're Austin Spurry, you say, look, they're going to call this on me, so I'm going to change the way I handle that ball.
Knott County Central will get a timeout. 2:20 remaining. Good timeout here by Coach Huff. Down by 8. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
2:20 to go, second quarter. It is 22-14 Breathitt County. They've run off 7 in a row since the score stood at 15-14.
Breathitt staying in the man defense and got a steal. Collins. Dunk time.
And it is 24-14. Richardson will come back in for the Patriot. Reed a little loose with the basketball there. Corner goes to Ambergy. Down the lane, leave it off with Ambergy. Ambergy to the elbow, almost lost it. Gets it out to Haddock. Now to Sloan, minute 35. Sloan makes his move. Hooks it back out to Hunter Haddock. Haddock behind his back, lost it. Coming away with it, they go to Bellamy, lays it in, and one. And it is 26-14, a 11-0 run for Breathitt County. Shot no good. Rebound down to Ambergy. Patriots need to maintain their patience, right? And another turnover and a foul. This one's going to be on Isaac Bellamy. So the Patriots will get it back. And it comes to Sloan. Haddock open in the corner, good.
Nice move by Haddock to get that open jumper.
26-16.
He's got 7 in the ball game. He's the leading scorer for the Patriots. here in the first half.
Turner lobs it back outside. They work it around the zone. Long pass cross court. Bellamy lost it. Out to Haddix. Haddix in a hurry. In the corner, and a three is no good by Ambergy. Long outlet pass, and we got a foul. That's going to be on Ambergy, I believe. And it'll be one in bonus for Haddix, or correction for Spurry.
Spurry has 5 in the game so far for the Bobcats.
Gibson, another freshman up off the bench for Knott County Central. He'll be coming in.
Looks like Combs will also check in for Breathitt. Going out will be Bellamy.
Sloan is going to take a seat for the final 17 seconds.
Spurry gets the first one at 6. Yeah, one more.
McCracken County moving on in the first region, winner over Marshall County. Shot no good, rebound down to Richardson. Gets it out to Haddix, 13 seconds. Haddix, crossover, pull up, 3, good, and 1. What a sweet jump shot by Hunter Haddix.
That right on target and all net, and it gives him 10 here in the first half, and he'll have.
That cuts the lead to 8, and they can draw one closer with the 4-point conversion here by Hunter Haddix. That foul, I believe, was on Combs in a hurry.
Spurry hits
and the shot put up and in by Spurry at the buzzer. I thought he may have walked, but no call. It is 29-20 at halftime. Knott County Central and Breathitt County battling for the right to play Hazard Saturday afternoon. We'll be back 29-20 Bobcats.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Who's our halftime sponsor?
I am Toyota Prestonsburg. Are you going to sing it?
Man, what a deal. Score that 1 to 10. What was that?
7.5.
7 or 8, 7.5.
Well,
I'll take that. I'll take that. My mom and dad said I can't sing. My mom texted me during that quarter, and she's like, Bubby, you're doing a great job, but you got to mention Man Toyota. So we've done it. All right. Big play by Haddix, but then an answer by Sperry. Where are we at? Do you think this game is what we thought it would be so far? We'll start with Coach Manus.
it's been played to Knott Central's pace. They've yet to finish some of those easier shots. Well, I say easier, but I'm not down there with Collins. And
that's right.
Hoskins.
It's tough when you got Hoskins and Collins.
But essentially what you have is playing the right pace.
Yep.
They haven't given any live turnovers that led to easy baskets other than one with Collins with a dunk.
Yep.
Collins started off with 8 points, that dunk, but he's playing the short corner against the zone, kind of like Hazard did with Landon Smith. So I believe it's being played at the right pace for Knott Central.
I think Knott's in a position now, that they need to just keep doing what they're doing. I think it's worked. I think they've spread the ball out. They've been very patient, getting the, he said it right, getting the right shots. They've just not finished some of them. Some of the easier shots they should have finished around the rim. And then you look at Breathitt and you're like, you want to speed things up. I feel like they haven't got up. They haven't ran the way they normally run. They haven't, the referees kind of got in Sperry's head there in the second quarter with all those carries. Coach Manus mentioned it before we got on here. And so if he can stay calm and they can move, the pace has to change for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're Coach Moore, like at what point am I cranking up the tempo in this game? And I'm throwing out a full court, don't care what it is. It can be full court man, it can be run and jump, it can be full court, 2-2-1, 1-2-2, whatever. Usually, traditionally, and we did this at Jenkins some, you got two bigs, probably go some sort of odd front like 1-2-2 and get those two bigs in the back. But Collins can run a little bit. I would love an idea of putting Collins up top and letting him be just long and an athlete and getting to some balls. So I don't know. I'm interested to see if, we go in at half and maybe Breathitt tries to change this pace a little bit. And I do agree that if you're Coach Huff, you're like, hey, we're not hitting any panic button because this game is to our pace. We just got to keep executing, and we got to keep executing, and we got to make some shots. And it sounds so simple, but that's really where they're at, I think, when you go in here at halftime. Now here's the thing that I'm going to say, not to counter anything that we've suggested, but we've seen several teams, Estill, we've seen a couple of these teams have been blowouts, Wolf a little bit, where it is a 7, 8, 9 point game at half. And then we see something happen in the third quarter to totally inflate that score. If you are Casey Huff, you're Knott County, you're Drake Sloan, you're Haddix, what do you do in the first 3 or 4 minutes of this third quarter to keep this thing from inflating?
I think essentially, just like Ethan has said, you keep doing what you're doing. What you may see if they come up and they're playing, I start to say press man-to-man like football, if they come up and do press, then you will see them go backdoor. Right. They will run backdoor stuff. So, counterpoint, if Coach Moore is now saying let's pick them up 84 foot, then you will see them go backdoor. You will see them do that. And then Hunter Haddix has been knocking down these shots. Yeah. So, once again, you're going to look for some of those staggered screens and some of those things that involves Hoskins, who can't get out because he's right there in the middle of the paint to give open looks for their three-point shooters.
Absolutely. Agree?
I agree. I think they just keep it at the same pace and keep executing.
But on the other hand, when you're looking at Breathitt County, they've got to pound that thing in there.
I'm interested to see Coach Huff at halftime. I am doing the things offensively that you guys are doing. I think you got to prep and say, hey, if you see this trap, if you see this press, let's backdoor. If you see this, be prepared, because Breathitt, as this game winds down and it stays 7, 8, 9 points, that rim gets a little bit smaller, and you want to take care of the basketball, and of course you want to make shots, but you want to execute, and you got to be prepared of Breathitt getting frustrated and trying to up the tempo, and like, hey, what are we going to do when this happens? And both teams left with 4 timeouts each, so you got plenty of timeouts if you need them. But you got to go ahead and take this time in the half to go ahead and prepare for any scenario. Do you see a scenario? This is crazy.
Coach Huff has nothing to lose. They're calling the carry on Sperry. That rhymes. Is there a situation you don't let Breathitt pound it in the paint and you may press a little bit?
Could possibly after free throw make or something. Just a 2-2-1 fall back into your zone. Keep them in front. I mean,
are you rolling that die if you're Casey Huff?
I would roll that if they get up 10 to 15.
Okay.
I would roll that, but at this point, no.
Okay, I'm safe. I think you put a number on it.
But what you end up doing,
you don't want to give it.
You're going to speed that tempo up if it's something other than a 2-2-1 where you track back. If you come in with some kind of one guard, 1-2-2, diamond and one, then you're opening up for Collins, you're opening up for Spurry.
They're running.
And I don't believe Coach Huff's going to do that.
Maybe like a half court. I wouldn't care if
every once in a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if like you get a bucket, you've got a little momentum, or you don't get a bucket, you're losing momentum. Here, and like you said, you put a number on it, right? Like 10, 11, 12 points. Like they make one more bucket, we're doing it, right? And you come out and it's some kind of half-court gimmicky, like we're going to trap you in the half-court, kind of not so much of a gamble, but a little bit of a gamble to try to maybe you trap out of a zone, you know, out of a dead ball, maybe just a little something right here.
After a timeout.
After a timeout, just a little wrinkle here to try to get you one or two, right? Wow, we're already at a minute 40. We're sending you back to David Harrell. Has your prediction changed?
No.
You're still rolling with Breathitt, same score?
Same score.
Are you changing at all?
No, I'm going to stay the same.
You think Knott has it in them? We saw them almost make this run at with Letcher, right, in the district championship. They almost came back and made it very interesting. So it's in them, right? I'm going to stay the same, and I'm even going to keep my score as things tighten up here, 55-50 Breathitt. All right. We're Man Toyota halftime show with the minute left is coming to a close. Disappointing news. Nobody made the half-court halftime shot, and I think that's the first time this tournament. Tim Short has spent $2,000. We've determined that they're giving away $500 per make. They gave away thousands of dollars at this point, but they're safe in the Knott's late game. You're going to catch us post-game with the player of the game interview coming up after the game. Stay tuned. Hopefully it's a good one down the stretch. All right, for Coach Maintenance and Coach Ethan, we will see you after the game.
Back courtside here at Coach Randy Napier Court at Prairie Central High School. Harm Mullins along with David Adams. And Knott County has never led in this game. They got within one at 15-14 before Breathitt went on a 13-0 run. Knott County has closed it back to within 9 here at halftime. But David, it has been a little bit of Knott County turning the ball over and really not staying in contact with Christian Collins.
I think the first
and then
3 minutes.
Three fouls on Drake Sloan.
I think these first 3 minutes are going to be crucial. Does Breathitt get a couple buckets, or can Knott Central close it down some on the lead and get some buckets? So first 3 minutes, we'll see how it takes off.
Both teams come back out with their starting lineups. Knott County dropping back and matching up in a zone. Have a hard time matching the physical strength of Breathitt down inside. Give and go, and another dunk by Collins.
Collins has got 12 with the dunk.
Reed with it, gets it over to Haddix. Now top of the circle to Sloan. Reed in the corner. Very patient are the Patriots. Down by 11. Sloan to Ambergy. Back to Sloan. Haddix out of the corner, good. Hunter Haddix. 31-22, Haddix has had a big game. He's got 13.
Yeah, he shot it well. He's been right on target.
Haddix and Sloan, the two Patriots, the only two Patriots on this team that have had any kind of experience in games like this.
Yeah, this is a different experience in a seasonal game, that's for sure.
There's a foul going to be on Richardson.
That's his third, Richardson. Looks like Collins will go to the line with 2, and he's got 12 points in the game so far.
Shot is no good. Ratliff is back, and Richardson will leave. Richardson, the only senior on this basketball team. He did not play a year ago.
No.
So he has no experience in situations like this either. Shot no good. Rebound, Combs goes up and gets it, and now it's stolen by Ratliff. Gives it over to Sloan. Back to Ratliff.
Good defensive play by Ratliff that time.
Knott County trying to get their setup the way they want it offensively. They're set. Haddix comes out between the circles to take it. Almost thrown away. Sloan had to go back to get it. Sloan, jumper good.
Nice shot by Drake Sloan.
High ball screen, Drake Sloan with a bucket, and the lead stands at 7.
6 points for Drake. Knott County will stay in the zone with just over 5 minutes to go in the third.
Bellamy out of the corner for 3, no good. Rebound, Collins gets it back in the corner. Combs, good. Boy, the offensive glass has really hurt the Patriots.
6 for Combs on that 3, and they got that extra shot that trip down.
A rebound on the bucket, and we'd have a very good basketball game. And a steal, Spurry, good.
Spurry's got 10 as he goes double figures with the
back to a 12-point game after Knott County had cut it to 7. Every time the Patriots has made a run out of the corner, Sloan, 3, good.
Drake and Haddix kind of showing their experience in this kind of game, Harold.
Every time the Patriots have cut the lead, Breathitt has made a run. Here goes Hoskins, wide open, good at the elbow.
Hoskins, that's his first bucket on the night. 38-27, 3:42 to go in the ball game. I mean, third quarter. I'm getting ahead of myself there just a little. We might want to play 2 or 3 quarters, or who knows? Now, there's where Knott County's trying to relieve on the pass some by cutting off top of the screen, so.
Sloan brings it out of trouble. Makes his move, drives on Bellamy, no good. Didn't get that up on the glass enough. Here goes Spurry. Good.
Spurry's got 12.
Timeout by Knott County Central. 3:04 remaining third quarter. It is 40-27. The senior-laden Breathitt County Bobcats with the lead.
The difference I've seen here in the second half is been on the board, Harold. They're getting those extra shots, and they're also picking off a couple steals down here and went in and scored. So, Breathitt's defense picking up there a little bit. Knott County, plenty of time left in this game, third quarter with 3:04 to go. All you have to do is hit a couple shots, get some stops, and come down and, get back in the flow of the game. And if you're Breathitt, you want to keep the pressure on.
40-27. A year from now, this will be a much different looking Knott County Central team, won't it?
Yeah, they'll have a little more age on them, and age comes with strength as well. Breathitt, a strong team right now. They've got some athletes.
Drake Sloan trying to direct traffic. In the corner goes to Ambergy, brings it back outside to Hunter Haddock. Pull up foul line, gets it over to Ratliff. Ratliff goes in and hit the jump shot. Called a walk. I don't know about that one, do you?
I couldn't tell. The ball went up, and, I thought he released it, but I don't know. There's Hoskins in the middle to Collins. That play, they have run that play. The wingman with Collins is going to have to slide in when he gets the basketball.
Well, you can't let him backdoor you all night.
No.
And
he
that's
will.
Exactly what has happened.
Yeah. Collins a good athlete. Strong athlete. 14 for Collins. Very athletic.
Haddix, good.
Boy,
3-point basket by Hunter Haddix.
Haddix is played a little string music in Hazard KY tonight.
42-30.
Well.
Haddix now with 15. There's a steal. Drake Sloan has it. Front court. Pull up. 3 on its way. No good.
That would have been a help for Knott County.
And the foul is going to be on Reed as Spurry went to the goal.
Spurry has 12 points in the ball game for the Bobcats. Earl, have you noticed the coaching staff for Breathitt County? James Turner sitting on that bench.
Yeah, he's been over there, I think, since Coach Moore was promoted to the head coach, and I think Coach Turner has been over there with him. Shot is good. 44-30 or 40.
Boy, he's seen some ball
30.
games, Coach Turner has.
He's been around a while.
Yes, fine feller.
Richardson out of the corner for 3, no good. Long cross-court pass, Isaac Bellamy. Back across to Combs, 3 no good, rebound no good, rebound Richardson.
Good block out by Ambergy to get Hoskins over the back.
Foul on Hoskins.
Yeah. 50 seconds, third quarter.
And they have called Braxton Reed for another illegal screen. That's 3 they've called on him. Here comes Gibson, a freshman, up off the bench. He'll be coming in for Reed. So Knott County has a pair of freshmen at the forwards, Ambergy and Gibson.
Breathitt, movement out. Has the cutter going through at all times.
And they backdoor one more time, and Collins again, 46-30. Hunter Haddix in front court. 7 seconds. Looks for the ball screen. Drives off of it. Goes up for the jumper. No good. Rebound by Ambergy, but the horn sounds, and we go to the fourth quarter with a score. Breathitt County 46, Knott County Central 30. We'll be back.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Alice Lloyd College 14th Regional Boys Basketball Tournament right here on Hometown 24. Fourth quarter getting ready to start. Bobcats 46, Knott County Central 30. Harold, we got 8 minutes to go.
Knott County Central will inbound. A lot of these Patriots playing in their first ever regional tournament game. Haddix for 3. Good. Hunter Haddix, 46-33. Haddix has had such a big-time game.
19 for Haddix.
Underneath Turner, back to Hoskins. Walk.
46-33.
First referee I've seen this year called a Euro step a walk. So at least one person sees this game like I do. Richardson in the corner. Back out to Ambergy. Sloan, Richardson for 3. No good. Rebound Spurry, brings it to the left of the court, goes up and lays it in. And the basket will count. Foul's going to be on Gibson, I believe.
Spurry with 16. You have 1 coming with a Pro Mart and 1. Spurry quick, very quick.
Spurry, when he gets the ball and gets ahead of steam, he's going to take it to the rack now. There ain't no doubt about that.
He does indeed.
Out of the corner, Sloan, no good. Rebound on the floor. Kicked ahead, now stolen. Here goes Haddix. Haddix over to Richardson, and the foul is going to be on Hoskins.
Hoskins will pick the foul up. Richardson will go to the line for his first 2. It's the first one. He'll have 1 more.
Good again, 45-9-35. Knott County will come with a little run and jump. Collins in the corner. Now Bellamy. And foul's going to be on who? Richardson again, maybe?
Yeah, Gibson was, I think he was slow about coming from the bottom spot as the ball went to the side to getting back. So Hopefully he will learn from that. And Bellamy will hit the free throw. That's his third point. Luke Bellamy. Nice player, plays hard, Luke does.
Ratliff in, and Ambergy will get his first break.
Yep, Ambergy plays hard. Young man really goes after it. Nice touch by Luke. He's got 4.
50-35. 6.5 to go in this one. Haddix pulls up, foul line, goes up, fires, and then he is fouled. Going to be on Collins, I believe. Hunter Haddix, 17 for
Hunter's
now
got
has
20. Yeah. The big 2-0 for Hunter. Boy, he shot it well. Harold, matter of fact, this may be the best game I've seen Hunter shoot the basketball.
He shot it well.
He shot it well tonight.
21 for Hunter, 51-37. Knott County will have both these guards back next year. Shot no good. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds. And it'll go to Breathitt County.
Big lane there. That's got to close.
Haddix and Drake Sloan should be an outstanding tandem next year, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they'll bring back a lot of experience for sure.
Collins, no good. Collins again, good.
Collins 18 and can jump out of the gym, Harold Mullins.
Sloan down the lane with a runner, no good, but he got fouled. That's going to be on Isaac Bellamy.
This Breathitt team tonight, I think, Harold, they have shared the ball well, and they're playing pretty good right now. Drake Sloan.
Sloan free throw is good. Sloan,
he's got 10.
I think if he's got a bad habit, it would be that trying to
do the layup. Yeah.
And here's another and one opportunity for Spurry.
Spurry's got 19.
He has shot that with both hands, and I just don't think his hands are big enough to control the ball well enough to be able to use that, you know. But what
Spurry's
what
got
a great
20.
player he is.
20 points for Spurry.
56-38. But then I was never an advocate of the one-hand pass or shot.
Well,
shot.
I mean, our coaches wanted 2 hands.
56-38, Gibson with it, gets it out to Haddix, 5:20 to go. Corner to Sloan, he'll drive baseline, got fouled by Bellamy.
I don't think Coach Moore wanted that. Getting beat on the baseline, then, you know.
This is the boys regional tournament, and we hadn't talked a whole lot about what's coming up tomorrow night.
Oh, big games tomorrow night coming up. Yep.
And it comes Ratliff. Girls Final Four at Leslie County Hazard, Letcher Central. In game 1, Knott County Central and Leslie County in game 2.
Should be exciting.
Should be a good one.
Yeah. 5:02 to go.
We'll be there on the air around 5:30. They lob it inbound to Drake Sloan. Drake takes it, pulls up, fires it, no good. Rebound down to Spurry. Here he goes. And he'll be fouled by Drake Sloan, I believe. Ambergy will come back for Knott County Central. Drake Sloan will have a seat.
Drake was fouled out. He had 10 points tonight for the Patriots. Played hard.
Was that his fifth foul?
Yeah, he played hard, Drake did.
Got it good.
Spurry, a nice touch there. He's got 21 in the ball game. Make it 22.
Most of those coming here in the second half.
Yep.
20-point margin, 58-38. Ball kicked out of bounds. Coach Huff and his team will put the shoes and basketball away for at least a month, and then they'll get right back at it again.
Well, you
as
look at
summer ball begins. Long three, Haddix, no good.
You look at Coach Huff's team, and from where they started from this year, Harold, they was really struggling on all aspects, really, with their youth and their strength. But you look at them now, the completely different team from the start of the year.
Haddix for three, good. Timeout, Knott County Central. 4 minutes to go, 58-41. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
That's Debbie and Lee. Welcome back to the Alce Lloyd College 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. I just happened to look across the way, Harold and I see Miss Louise King here at the ball game.
Yeah,
and
the mother of B.B. King's mother and B.B. King's widow, Kay. She's sitting over there right behind the bench as well.
Yeah. And
as the Bobcats will move on in this tournament to
What?
play the Hazard Bulldogs Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Get here early if you want to get a good seat, because there's going to be a few people in the old house.
I agree with you, Harold. And boy, Ann, you fixed us that candy, and Harold has enjoyed it. I wanted you to know, and we appreciate you doing that for us.
A text asking me how many threes has Hunter Haddix hit tonight.
Let me count them here.
Count them up there.
Let me see. Wrong sheet here.
Here goes Collins. Good.
We got him down for 1, 2, 3, 4. We got him down for 4. That's 12 points from there, and he's got 24.
I would have thought he had more. Inside they go to Braxton Reed. Now outside to Gibson. Down the lane he goes. Spins. Has his shot blocked by Collins. Give and go the other way. Leave it off. And Spurry lays it in.
Spurry, 24 for him.
Walking called on Ratliff.
Hunter's what makes him look so good tonight, Harold. He only missed 3 shots. I mean, he was on target all night.
The text that I get says Hunter's got to have more than 4. I thought so too, Janie. I'll be honest.
Who said that?
Janie.
Well, can Janie count?
Now, David, when Janie flogs you the next time
I
she
know.
sees you, I don't want you to holler
Tell
for me
her
to help you.
Tell her I got 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. Here's the other 3.1 I marked off.
There's one right there, 4, and there's one there's 5. What,
No,
David, you
no,
can't count.
No. I've got it right. 4 is what we've got here.
David stands by his number, Janie.
And Janie, he has
I'll be honest with you, I'm on your side in this little fight.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-point buckets, and he went to the free throw line 2 for 2.
Got the ball now. Backs up on the dribble. Gets it over to Ambergy. Drives it on Collins. Puts it up. Collins blocked it out of bounds. 64-41. You still standing by 4, huh?
I'm counting them again. Let's the official.
It would probably help.
I'll tell you
if
what.
you didn't mark out the bucket.
I'll tell you
the
what.
jump shot good by Ratliff.
He had two 2-point buckets and got to shoot the 2 free throws.
Well, he had a 3-point bucket when he got the 4. Here.
Yeah.
Did you count that one?
No, I've got a 4. Tell her he does have 5.
Janie, you beat him down. He says now he finds another one.
I found one, Janie. On the 4-point play, I didn't have it counted because I wrote 4 down instead of 3, so we figured it out. But I'll think.
She was not going to take no for an answer.
You tell her I can still out-count her.
66-43.
But
it looks like Christian Collins is going to be our Appalachian Wireless
But that's
player
where we missed that other 3.
Well, I thought that you had miscalculated.
I mean, you don't have many 4-point plays.
Now, I wasn't going to say anything, but I was on Janie's side.
I figured you was. I knew that.
But I knew that you was not counting that 4-point bucket. There's a shot no good by Gibson.
Nice rebound by Combs.
Minute 50 to go, and the first round of the 14th region is winding down. Saturday afternoon, a 1:30 start. The Prairie Central Commodores will take on the Letcher Central Cougars at 1:30.
Boy, that's an early start, isn't it?
And follow that up. Janie says she may not always be right, but she is rarely wrong.
Can I? I better not say what I want. So let's go with the ball game here.
66-43.
Well, Janie, you was right on that one shot. That 4-point play, we marked that as a 4 instead of a 3 because he hit the free throw. So you was correct on that. I'm going to give you credit.
66-43, ball almost stolen, and now it's over and back, and the Patriots will get it back. Richardson comes back in. Knott County has Ratliff out there right now, along with Gibson. Ratliff's a sophomore. Gibson is a freshman.
Yeah, Gibson.
Amberg is a freshman. Hunter Haddix is a junior, and, of course, Drake Sloan is fouled out.
Patriots still moving the ball, and there's
Long
Hunter.
3 Haddix, good.
6.
That's 6.
Yep.
3-point baskets for Hunter Haddix.
27 on the night.
27 points for Hunter. 66-46. Out of the corner now, driving baseline. Shot blocked, and we got a foul. That's going to be on Gibson.
Gibson got his money on that.
Going to the line will be number 12, and that is Braxton Terry.
Well, the Bobcats will move on and face a pretty good basketball team, the Hazard Bulldogs, on Saturday, Harold, and that should be a game. And
Janie says for you not to worry that
she's
just teasing with it, even though she says that I am smarter than you are. But
she did not say that. That'd be the last thing she said.
66-46, final 50 seconds.
Maybe Gibson has a shot here. Give it up. Hunter's going to try another one.
No good. He finally missed one.
Yeah, he shot it well tonight. Spurry has had a good game for the Bobcats tonight.
Pull it out and run it out.
They're going to dribble it out. Collins and Spurry played well. I thought Combs played well for the Bobcats, too, on defense and hit a few shots for them.
Breathitt County will dribble this one out, and it will be Breathitt County and Hazard in the second half. There's a long 3, no good, and that is out of bounds. and we'll go to Knott County Central. This game's not over. They still 0.7 seconds left. Somebody got to get in there and throw the ball in. Knott County had already lined up to shake the hand of the Bobcats.
Yeah.
But they'll send three people out to get to, and they inbound it, drop it, and it's over.
Yeah.
66-46, Breathitt County. The winner over Knott County Central in the final first-round game of the 14th Region basketball tournament. Our Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game, Christian Collins of Breathitt County. He will be our player of the game.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, we'll move all the way over to Leslie County,
We
where
will.
we have a doubleheader coming up over there. Hazard and Letcher Central, Knott County Central and Leslie County. Final four in the girls' regional tournament. Next Saturday, we'll be back here. That's Saturday afternoon. Prairie Central, Letcher Central, Hazard, and Breathitt County in the boys' Final Four. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, the guys will close us out. We'll be right back.
Let's go!
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
There's a reason our customers make the trip to Dan Cummins Chevrolet in Paris, Kentucky. There is something for everyone, and with over 2,000 new and used cars to pick from, we make it easy to become part of the Dan Cummins family. We want you to drive away in your new car just like over 10,000 of our satisfied customers have. Visit us at Dan Cummins Chevrolet.
Let me tell you one more time exactly how I feel. I'd rather drive to Paris for a Dan Cummins deal.
All right, welcome back to Before the Whistle, TBS Cable Hometown 24, brought to you by Alice Lloyd College tonight. We're here, post-game interview player of the game, Mr. Christian Collins, 20 points on the board. I didn't get a count on rebounds, but I would venture to say you had a double-double.
Come on over to Big Blue Smokehouse and have a good time with great food, mouth-watering barbecue, salad bar, and amazing new appetizers that will have you asking for more. And don't forget about the famous Coal Fire Pizza. And if you're looking for a little Kentucky tradition, they have the best bourbon selection in all of Eastern Kentucky. Hosting a party? They got that covered too, with banquet rooms for all occasions. Good food, friendly service, a place for everyone to eat. Big Blue Smokehouse.
It's crazy. We've got so much media here following this guy, right? Somebody pulled the plug literally from camera and microphone, but we're back here post-game. I do want to get your initial thoughts, and this is a big game, and like us up here predicting this game, we actually thought this would be closer. What went into tonight? Tell me how you feel about it. I'll let you do this in like one. Give me just a couple thoughts here. What went into tonight as far as the preparation and just overall how you feel about it?
I feel pretty good about it. In practice all week, our plan was to come out and play that tight defense and shut down Sloan and Haddix. And they're both really good shooters, and they just hit some hard shots and won.
Yeah, Haddix had a great game. I think you guys accomplished the goal of let me move your mic a little bit closer, Christian. There you go, baby. You accomplished the goal of shutting down Sloan. You held him down. Haddix hit some really tough shots down the stretch, but I felt like you and Bryce had a really good connection in the paint against that zone. Yeah, it was like every time it went to Bryce, you hit that backdoor baseline and it was there. Yeah. Talk about the few dunks you had. How's that feel?
Well, I'm used to it. I do it all the time, and it's just pretty easy to me.
It is. It's like super easy. While I've got you up here, and we talked about this, do you have what offers do you have?
I just got one from UPAC right now, and I think Centered offered me, but I ain't for sure. I haven't talked to them in a while.
Okay. I think as you wound out this year, man, I think you're going to see a couple more come in. Are you interested in playing at the college level? Are you wanting to do it?
Yeah, right now I am.
Okay, good. I hope you get a few more as it rolls in. Now I've heard through the grapevine, tell me if this is true or not, that you're a big time hunter.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite season? What are you hunting? What's your favorite thing to hunt?
Squirrels.
Squirrels?
Yeah.
What do you use in there?
I use dogs to find them with, but I most of the time just use a 12 gauge or a 22.
How many dogs you got?
5.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll have to look you up on Facebook. You're gonna have to show me some of these dogs.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a favorite dog.
Yeah.
What's its name?
Rambo. Yeah.
So Rambo?
Yeah.
How many squirrels would you venture to say you've gotten with Rambo?
Last year I killed over 300.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Now what's that season?
Huh?
What's that season? What's that you can hunt squirrels?
It starts in August and it ends in the last day of February.
Wow. So when you're not hooping, or at school, right?
That's all I do.
You're out there in the woods with Rambo.
Yep.
That's awesome. How do you feel about the matchup on Saturday? You guys and Hazard, and that's a really tough one. A lot of people predicted them to win this tournament. Yep. How you feeling rolling into that one?
I'm not even scared of losing. I think we're the best team in this region. We're going to win without a doubt.
Well, we talked about this before the game. You guys are super talented, and that includes you, man. You got super talent, and I wish you the best of luck down the stretch. And good luck on Saturday. We'll be here, man. It's been fun covering you, and good luck on those offers. And I guess good luck hunting.
Yep. Thank you.
Go kill you some squirrels, I guess. I don't know. Good talking to you, man.
You too.
Yep. All right. I think Coach is going to come in. If Christian will he could go celebrate with the team. Rambo, when you get home, you go and help up there. Yeah. See you, man. Good talking to you. Coach, just pop that on, man. I think the last time we did this, it was like an oval-shaped ball. It wasn't a round ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
Tell me about what that adjustment's been like.
It took a little time to get adjusted to it. A lot of people don't know I was a pretty decent basketball player back in the day, I guess.
Yeah. And you did both.
Yeah, I played a little bit of everything, and then I used to coach basketball. It's been 10 years since I coached basketball.
Had it.
Yeah, but I used to coach my mom's AAU teams for her back in the day, and then
that's cool.
And then I was her assistant, at Breathitt there for a little bit. So
that's right.
But it's been 10 years, so it took a little getting used to.
Wow, and you got great help. I noticed you got some guys on the bench there that bring a lot of experience and knowledge. So you got plenty of great help there, and you got Roy there on the bench, and of course tonight before the game they did a nice little tribute to BB. What's that experience been like, man? It's just so interesting that I don't know. I felt like, and man, I give you all props and kudos, man. Is like, I know this couldn't have been an easy situation for the school and the team and you, and I felt like you, knowing the kids and coaching the kids, stepped in big shoes to fill and have done a good job.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it, and we've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
It's been difficult, and our kids, I can't say enough about them. They're just a tough, resilient group. And, that's what I wanted to do, come in and help this group get through a tough situation. I feel like I've got some life experience on getting through tough situations. And
You've motivated kids, whether it be any sport, a coach is a coach, and you stepped in when your kids needed you most.
Yeah, and it's just, we're a big family.
Yeah.
These kids, I've saw them grow up since they were little, since they were babies. And,
right.
Andrew Combs used to stay, we were neighbors. We lived 15 feet from each other, and when he was little, he'd play with my daughters. And so it's just a great experience. And, we do got a lot of help. We got a lot of support. Like you said, our staff's very knowledgeable. And, we've got a lot of guys that have chipped in. And a lot of people, our community's really backed us.
Community, yep.
It really backed us and got behind these boys. We've got Coach Turner's kind of chipped in and helped a little bit. James Turner,
sure,
historical great coach at Breathitt, it's been a blessing to have the help we've had going through what we've been through.
Man, it's just a testament to that Jackson community and the surrounding communities there in Breathitt County, and them just kind of fighting through this really tough time of flood and then the unfortunate passing of BB, and it's just been it's been so refreshing to see. The community and your coaching staff and you and the kids just all step up to the challenge. With that said, talking a little basketball now, obviously you want to let this settle in tonight, and maybe we're happy about it, but immediately in order to win this tournament, your focus has to go to what are we going to do Saturday to beat Big Al, the Dogs, and Hazard. So any initial thoughts on that?
We've played them before, and this year when we're familiar with them, but they're familiar with us. And,
yep.
I didn't feel like the last time we played in All A that we played very well at all, and I don't think they really got to see the real Breathitt County team, what we're capable of. We've came a long way since that point.
That's been a long time. Breathitt County basketball was just figuring things out.
Yeah, we've been through. I'm not making excuses. We've been through a lot, and Hazard's a great team. My hats off to them, and
absolutely,
Coach Holland. It's Coach Holland. So he's been there and done that, and there's nobody better than him, and we're just we've got a few little things we've worked on throughout the year, trying to get ready for this possible matchup with them again, and because you never know who you're going to see, and
you don't,
and our guys I think are ready for it, and I think it'll be a great day Saturday.
Big difference tonight. What was the big difference tonight in the second half that you guys were able to put it away? Can you credit that to anything?
I think we just loosened up a little bit.
Yeah.
We loosened up, and we got up and down the floor, and we did it on the defensive end. Our defense turned into offense for us and got us going, and I think that's key for us.
I think so too. Coach, great talking to you, man. I wish you the best of luck on Saturday.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you always, man. You're always so good to us. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Guys, that wraps us up on Before the Whistle for this evening, man. We will see you guys on Saturday. We've got a packed schedule coming at you. We have afternoon boys semifinals beginning at 1:30. You can catch the pregame here at 1 o'clock. And then we are a quick shift to Hyden for the championship, the regional championship of the ladies. Manus and some unknown will bring you pregame, postgame, and halftime interviews coming tomorrow. I don't know yet. It could be David, it could be Harold, it could be a surprise. I've got to be home with the family tomorrow. And then Saturday, I'll catch you right back here, man. On behalf of TVS Cable Hometown 24, Coach Manus, Coach Ethan, and all of our staff, thank you, Alice Lloyd College, for the sponsorship tonight. We're closing it out from this evening from John C. Combs Arena. I'm going home. I'm going to eat. I'm going to sleep. Good night.